Alo Snacks, and welcome to my web. Oh, my avatar is not up on screen. I'm off to a great start. How are you? How's everyone doing?
So, here we are.
There we go.
Fire Spitter is here immediately. Thank you for the redeem. Alo Snacks, and welcome to Pepper's Web. I am not your Spideri Girl Cutie Pepper Senpai. I am Jodi, and it's lovely to see all of you here. And with me, of course, today is Judith, because we have this stream series that we started when Judith was physically here.
And
we're going to be playing Star Wars Outlaws. Now, we're going to have a lot to say about that. I'm just going to talk to the chat real quick first. Hi, Shiny. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Laura Crofts. I don't think you've been here before, but it's good to...
You're going in the penis box.
Pepper, that's new audio for Lurk. I've never heard that before.
I can't hear it on my end.
It was you're going in the penis box.
Oh. Am I?
So, I'm just realizing that when we switch to the gaming screen, I'm probably gonna have to also put our avatars up there, but that's fine.
So, here we are.
And Pepper's in the chat as Spidere. Captain Firespitter's here. Laura Croft says, just found y'all today, lol. Well, it's great to have you here. I am not the regular person on this channel. Pepper is
definitely not.
Pepper is the VTuber here. I am her girlfriend, but I have my own stream sometimes. And Judith here is my other girlfriend. Welcome to the stream. We love to have you here. We're going to be playing Star Wars Outlaws. So we started last time. It was a little underwhelming. I'm curious to see where it goes now because I've heard people praise the first planet, like art direction and stuff like that. And that's where we are. We finished the prologue. So let's let me bring us on over to the gaming screen.
Yeah, you are about to get to the part where it
that
to get engaging.
The camera should not be on. What? Uh-oh. Pepper, you left the camera
Thank God
on.
I'm not.
Pepper, you left the camera on.
Do you not check the screens first?
No, I don't check the screens first,
You're
Pepper.
supposed to check the screens
Am I supposed to check the screens first?
That's how setting up streams works, Jodi.
Oh, I'm not the streamer here.
You currently are.
I don't know what that third thing is down there.
I feel like we need to change our stream from Lesbians Love to technical difficulties.
That third thing.
Down on the... down next to me.
Because this is the second video in our series where we've had technical difficulties right at the start.
Yeah, I mean, the reason we're having technical difficulties right now is because I'm running this stream and I don't usually do that. And also, we don't still have the donation meter up. That's gonna...
Do you still have Photoshop open?
I do not still have Photoshop open.
Did you forget how to set up stream?
I forgot how to set up stream. It's been a while since I set up stream. Sorry, Pepper.
Jodi.
Whatever. We're flying by the seat of our pants. That's okay. Like, we're still gonna have a good time. It's just gonna take a second to get it all set up.
Turn off card as well. No one's redeemed a card yet.
Oh, card is up. Thank you.
Silly Jodi. Didn't even check your screen
Didn't even check my screen first. Well, now I'll know to do that. I've made this mistake once, and it's never going to happen again.
To a new window.
Drag to a new window?
Yep.
Like so?
Yep.
Okay. No, there we go. It's already set up.
Okay.
Now let me move me and Judy around. Judith, you get to be below me. Okay, there we go. I knew that would make you happy.
Your border color.
Border color. Thank you, Pepper. Oh my god, I am not as prepared as I thought I was.
I'm sorry. I just saw a Tumblr post that I need to send you.
Okay. We're not going to talk about it on stream, okay?
Okay, sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's not political. It's a meme.
No, that's fair. But we're not going to do that on stream right now. Hi, Bat. Okay. Welcome to the stream. We are ready to get into Outlaws, I guess. Everyone, let me know how the audio is. My instinct is that's a little loud, probably. Let me see. All right. Oh, wait. And let me know how the audio is for the game and how the audio is for Judith. I'm probably gonna... Game is so loud. Okay, I'm glad that my first instinct there was correct. How is it now? Audio. All right. Let's mess around with the audio now so we don't have to do it later.
Putting the master volume at 60 was good.
It was good? Okay, I'll move back up to 60. Okay. All right, and Judith, can you say something?
Yep.
Okay, in chat, let me know if Judith is audible. Bass says, I don't believe I've met the new person. Who this? Nice to meet. Yeah, we have a new person in chat today. Welcome to the stream. We hope you stick around.
For a second, I thought you meant that I'm the new person.
Oh, is that might be who Batman? Whoops. Yeah, this is my girlfriend Judith, who is joining me for Star Wars Outlaws. Judith was here in person a couple weeks ago, and we did the first stream for Star Wars Outlaws just because, like, she was here, so why not? And we decided to keep it going.
I was there.
Judith is a bit quiet. Okay. Judith, say something.
Test.
How is that? We can probably get into the game now. I think it's.
I
probably
can talk a little louder.
Well, we should set you up so that you don't have to talk like very loud. Okay.
Stop
I'm
it.
doing stream education for Jodi.
Pepper, I'm not sure if you could hear her, but Pepper said she's doing stream education for me. All right. Sorry? You mean like over here on Streamlabs? Yeah, good. Is it good? Let's get into the game. Thank you all for putting up with me. I'm a new streamer. Fire Spitter says, if all else fails, just get a megaphone. Works every time. I love blown out audio. You're right, Fire Spitter. Absolutely. Make that audio completely undiscernible. Indiscernible.
Yeah. I was gonna make a joke of correcting on you on that, and then you just did it.
Laura Croft says, loud equals funny. It's true. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows loud equals funny. It is a universal rule. Alright, let's see if I remember any controls.
I need you to tell me not to get something I'm allergic to for dinner.
Don't get something every time we talk, I have to do this. Don't get something you're allergic to. Don't get a Cuban. I know that's what you're thinking of getting.
God damn it. I'm that predictable, huh?
Yes, you are. Whenever you're talking about eating something that you're allergic to, it's always mustard on a Cuban.
Yep. We're really filling in the Judith lore fast.
We are.
I'm allergic to mustard. All your viewers know that they can kill me with mustard now. I'm kidding. It's not a very serious allergy. It just makes me feel like shit.
So already, this is a minor detail, but I like the Imperial checkpoint. I don't know why it's jumping out at me, but I like this.
Unfortunately, it has no mechanical consequences.
Really?
Yep, you just run through it.
Aww.
Oh, the first time he stops you, I guess?
Yeah, sure.
My name is Kay Vest. I'm a criminal.
That's me. Mm-hmm.
The only time in this game she uses a false name.
Baz says, resisting the urge to do the Kendrick Lamar meme. You mean mustard, right?
Oh, yeah.
Glad I got that fake identity card.
Glad I got that fake identity card that's never going to come up again.
Yep.
Is everything okay? We'll find out.
God, I'm resisting the urge to complain about Hutties again. I already did it last stream. I'm not gonna do it again.
You know the rules. No credits, no sabak. And you already owe the Pikes a fortune.
this is all forced, but like I do think the areas in this game very much feel lived in.
Laura Croft says, also the fact you can't pick the rebels or the Empire kind of I'm okay with that personally. I think that there's going to be some stories where you can't pick either side just because that's not the story they're telling.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of what's interesting about Kay Vess as a character is, like, we saw it last episode, when she finds out that the people who hired her and aren't paying her are the rebellion, and they try and make their political pitch to her, she's not interested.
Yeah, I like that.
She's just trying to get by, because, like, yeah, probably a lot of people don't want to stick their necks out.
And like, a lot of people don't want to stick their necks out, and also people want to be paid for the work they were promised they'd be paid for. Like,
yeah. Which, like, yeah, we can see the rebels do stupid shit sometimes, and they're
I
not
appreciate
perfect.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like,
it's good.
yeah.
It feels like I said, lived in. Like it feels like it's actually an exploration of Star Wars from the point of view of a character who isn't like
You're going in the penis box.
dominating the political landscape they're in.
Yeah, I like that.
Good.
Like, we need more of that. Like, I'm gonna always compare this to Andor. I love Andor. I love having that like lower, like, not a Jedi perspective, not like a not a power broker perspective, just a person just living just in the world. Also, this person is interactable, I guess, so let's see.
Hey, you want to meet Gorak? Pike Underboss? I got a VIP invite to his private suite. Only way to get up there. You interested? I'll give you a deal.
Check unlock conditions. 50 credits. Walk away. I don't have that.
I'm good.
Yeah, you
Suit
do.
yourself. I'll be here when you
You have
change your mind.
400 credits.
It said it was
You
locked.
grabbed a bunch of stuff during the heist. No, it said unlocked.
Oh, whoops.
The lock was
So, change
open.
your mind?
Oh, my bad.
Want that VIP
I guess I might as well
invite
take
to our
it.
suite?
Oh, you're right. It was open. Whoops.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, perfect.
I love the idea that, like,
Enjoy the suite.
walks into this bar for the
Tell 'em
first
I
time
say
ever,
hi.
is basically told, hey, you want to buy a bridge? And she goes, yeah, sure. But it's probably going to actually be useful.
Well, I mean, she explicitly was already told by, what's his name? Rafa.
Oh, was
Raka. The engineer from last time. The mechanic, right? He said, you need to go meet Gorak. So this is what Kay is here to do. Just, it's very convenient that there's a guy at the door selling invites to go meet Gorak.
Yeah, I have to say, I'm going to kind of be... It looks like so far I'm going to be echoing what a lot of people have said about this game. Whatever this game's flaws are, visually, like, just the art design, this is real good. I love just walking around in these spaces.
I will say it gets annoying once you have to go in here constantly, but, like...
I'm sure. Especially because this is my top speed right now. I think. Is
Yeah,
it? Oh, no, I can sprint. I
thankfully
can
you-
sprint. Okay.
I'd call that a jog.
A jog, right.
Hey, I need to talk to Gorak.
My name is Kay Vess.
Hi. And you're not getting up there without an invitation.
Oh, then it's a good thing I have this. VIP invite.
I think someone took you for a ride, kid. VIP invite.
Oh, I love that.
I was just testing your, security.
Oh my god, she's such a bad liar.
Never mind.
That's the funny thing about this to me is, like, this game pitches that you're playing a Han Solo type, and she's very much not that.
Yeah, no, she's pretty incompetent. Which in some ways is good. Like, I would love that kind of game, but it doesn't feel like the game knows it's that kind of game.
Yeah.
So yeah, what I was saying at the beginning, she just immediately walks in here and is like, someone's like, hey, you want to buy a bridge? And she goes, sure. Love it.
Yeah. I had not done that, for the record. I don't think I had enough credits on me when I played the game, so I didn't know if it would work or not when you did it.
That's funny.
I just wanted to point out to you that it was unlocked.
Oh, there we go.
I honestly like that lockpicking mechanic.
Yeah, it's a good one. If you're going to have a lockpicking minigame, it's not bad. What's the controls? There we go.
Unfortunately, the hacking minigame is terrible.
I think I did it last time, but I don't remember what it was.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I didn't?
Oh wait,
Okay.
no, yeah, you did. You're right. You did. It's Mastermind.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Which, like, is an okay game, but it's not a game you want to play over and over and over.
Oh, yeah, no.
Especially since there's always some random chance involved.
Let's go see Gorak.
This seems like a good idea that's not going to get us killed.
I mean, I can promise it won't get you killed. That's all I can promise.
Fire Spirit says, I'm not going to be staying for the stream for long, sadly. Early morning therapy session to wake up to. That's fair.
Looks like
You know,
another
hope you
boss.
have a good night's sleep and a good therapy session tomorrow.
Hey, why are you walking like that, Kay?
Might as well just scream, I'm Kay Vess, I'm not supposed to be here.
Drag him out. And tell the governor the payments will not increase. I don't know you.
I like him.
What? You never make new friends?
I have enough friends.
He likes Nyx, though.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay me to hang out with you.
She's going to get herself shot.
She's funny.
Waka sent me. He said, you might
That
have
was
some
his
work.
name.
What a disappointment.
Hey, wait! What's your problem?
Smart enough to get into my suite, careless enough to use Walker's name. You're new to this world. Come back when you're not.
Waka waka. Stolen from Pepper.
What a waste of time! Good boy.
So far, all the competent thieving is done by Nyx, not by Kay.
Yep.
Stealing from a pike underboss. First day?
I love that she was just playing with it when she came out of the elevator. Great job, Kay.
Name's Donka. I'm a broker for every job on this moon.
Not many syndicates where I'm from.
Hey, this is legitimate business. Miragana is special, kid. Empire keeps this cantina neutral. But beyond these walls, it's war. You want to survive? Know the players. Look there.
Let me sell you another bridge.
Pikes have the most say, thanks to Gorak. Cutthroat, political. They pay up to play favorites with the Empire. Then, Crimson Dawn. Hungry for Gorak's kingdom. Crafty, sneaky. Unlike the Hutts. With them, what you see is what you get.
This game does Crimson Dawn
Out here,
really
you live and
interestingly,
die by
I
your
honestly think.
reputation.
Really?
Yeah,
That
they make
said,
them more like
A
the
friend needs a
most
little
professional
something stolen
syndicate.
From Gorak's private base.
Like they actually have characterization.
Some information you'd hate to get out.
And I'm sure Maul doesn't come up,
Who's
right?
hiring me to steal from
No,
the
he's
top
dead by
syndicate
this
in
point.
town?
Oh, right. I forgot when
Yeah.
timeline this was.
In or out.
Well, yeah,
That's
because
all you get.
this is between episodes 5 and 6.
Tell your
Whereas Maul was
client
dead by
Maul
like 5
died-
BBY, right?
Cute.
Yeah.
Desperate, but cute.
Pepper says this lady's walking you through the school cafeteria and introducing you to the cliques. Yeah,
Yeah. Also, she called you cute.
she did. All right, let's see. So I've heard the trust mechanic is okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, I don't know much about it. But...
It's not very special. It's just a faction reputation system. Like this is just like in Fallout New Vegas, basically.
Yeah, that's fair. I liked it in Fallout New Vegas. We'll see how it is here.
Pepper says the goth kids over here motions to Crimson Dawn, and yeah, you're 100% right. They're the goth kids. The Hutts are the jocks, and I don't know what the fuck the Pikes are. They're the drug dealers.
The Pikes are poor, apparently. Ha ha ha.
Huh.
Okay. just letting my
love that
just
they
letting my
actually-
bad jokes thud. Thank you.
I love that they actually just put Jabba the Hutt in that menu.
Yeah.
That's good. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Although
There-
also, oh wait, yeah. Also, did you notice that was Amelia Clark in the menu?
What was it? Hang on.
Yeah.
What's the command to bring that back up? Reputation, probably.
For Crimson Dawn.
Huh. Oh yeah, that does look like her.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's her
cool.
character. What's her name? Kira. From Solo.
Oh right. Oh
Yeah, because she.
You
ends
just
up
reminded
taking
me
over
that Solo
Crimson Dawn.
exists. Thanks.
I'm sorry, but unfortunately, it will be somewhat important in this game because Crimson Dawn is a relevant faction.
Oh, okay. You know, it's so interesting. This game could have easily been so bad instead of just pretty bad. But there are these little touches that I just really like.
You've only seen the little touches.
Yeah.
The game gets a lot better.
I'm sure, yeah.
honestly think that it's a decent game that you just have to push through the worst of. But, like, that's not a good pitch.
Yeah. So, I missed what I'm supposed to be doing. It says I'm supposed to be going back again. Infiltrating Gorak's base.
His base is not in the city.
Okay.
If I remember right. You gotta drive your speeder out of the city.
I don't know why I'm so fascinated with this particular Celestin. Or Aqualish. I don't know why. Something about this model, I like it. He's just a little guy.
And that ticket scammer's gone.
Hey, Vess. Gorak's base is in the Pike District. Find the back entrance, slice the terminal in his tower. Steal the file marked SK01. Good luck.
Who? Oh, wait, are you the one who hired me? Hello? Okay. And that ticket scammer. Hey, Waka. Thanks for the help. You almost got me killed.
Guess Gorak still remembers me.
Just tell me how to get into his stronghold.
It's in the Pike District. The main entrance is next to that imp checkpoint at the city entrance. That place is full of opportunities for someone like you. But if you're on the Pike's bad side, they won't let you just walk in.
I'm sure I can handle it.
Alright, this looks good. I like this as like a Star Wars like city in a cave. I love it. It looks really good.
Yeah, right?
Fire Spirit says, I wish the Onaka gang was still around this time. I miss those guys. I hate Hondo. I hate Hondo with every appearance. Hondo sucks. I'm sorry, Fire Spitter. I hate Hondo.
Wow. Okay, we need to break up.
You like Hondo?
I think he overstays his welcome, but I think he's honestly an interesting character.
It's like there are moments where like the thing with Hondo is, especially when you get like a little ways into Clone Wars, whenever the writers build a situation they don't know how to get out of, they just bring Hondo in. Every time. There's like an entire
but
in like season 5 or season 6, he shows up every single fucking arc. I'm so
that's
annoyed.
what I mean about him overstaying his welcome.
Yeah.
He definitely becomes overused, but like the episode where he's got Grievous and Obi-Wan both captive.
You mean
Or not
Dooku?
Grievous, sorry, Dooku.
Yeah.
Like fantastic, great setup. I love that.
It was a good setup, but it wasn't a good episode.
No, it wasn't.
I don't even know why I'm coming in here. And then Laura Croft says, I actually enjoyed Solo as a separate Star Wars entry. I do hope we get a sequel. We are going to agree to disagree on that one.
I honestly kind of liked it too. I don't think it's good, but it's enjoyable schlock.
Judith, we're breaking up.
Well, I'm the one who recognized who Kira was, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you are. That's not a good thing.
Also, honestly, Owen. Wait, was it? I was gonna say it was Owen Wilson. It wasn't Owen Wilson. It was oh crap.
Wait, what
It was
character?
Woody Harrelson.
Oh.
Woody Harrelson was in Solo, and honestly, I think he put in a pretty good performance in that.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson's delightful. That's not a reflection on Solo.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. Also, like I almost said Childish Gambino. Donald Glover is great as a young Lando Calrissian. Like,
He is. I just wish he got a
really
better
well.
movie to be Lando in.
Exactly. Honestly, it should have been a standalone Lando movie. I would be way more interested in seeing that.
And I'm sure
It's
we're
like-
gonna come back to like our feelings about Solo when the droid stuff comes up in this game. Oh, I love the wind.
Yeah, but like, okay, Han Solo is a smuggler. Most of what he does is going to be, by its nature, kind of repetitive. Like, smugglers don't actually do a lot of heists, historically. That's not a thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you want Han Solo to be doing something interesting, you've got to contrive to put him in that position, and that's clearly not a position he's often in, because he was just, like, trying to avoid everything to do with the rebels. Okay, I guess I was wrong about where they want you to go.
Well, no exploration allowed, I guess.
They want you to go
Okay.
back to your bike, I think.
Never
It's
allowed
not
to
like this big
explore.
in the
Got
game.
it. Oh.
Yeah, tutorializing.
Pepper says Han Solo does GTA 5 bunker runs forever. Oh my god. Nothing has ever made Han Solo seem less cool to me, but you're so right.
Yeah, whereas, like, Lando Calrissian became the mayor of Bespin?
And, like...
How?
And, like, I love, like, Lando in the EU also, because he keeps getting things like Bespin going, and then things keep going bad for him somehow, like, because of plot. It's a very funny beat to keep doing.
It really is.
Jodi,
Yes, Pepper.
it's kind of staticky. Not staticky. It's kind of jaggy out on stream. Lower. See if VSync is on or what the FPS is.
Okay.
And if there's any motion blur or anything or depth of field, turn those off.
Okay.
I cannot imagine. VSync would probably be under video, not graphics.
Yeah. Depth of field is high. You said turn that off?
Yeah. And turn off film grain.
You said motion blur as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Takakis is here. Welcome to the stream. I'm never sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry. I haven't seen you with this name, like, in a stream I've been, like, actively a participant in like, yet. Let me know how to say that. You said you take a break from your VTuber break. Well, it's nice to have you back. Firespitter says, Hondo does bring in an interesting and entertaining chaos factor. Plus, I genuinely love how he does have layers to his character as well. A scallywag, but not an entirely unreasonable one. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, Han is a good character. Like...
Hondo.
Oh, Han... I'm dumb. Oh, my God. I thought you were talking about Han, and I'm like, yeah, I guess. That doesn't seem like the most, like, hot take in the world. I don't know. I can't...
Hondo is bad in plot writing, but he's really good as specifically a character.
But the thing is, I can't...
Well as a character.
Chad, let me know if you can hear Pepper in the background, by the way, with what she's saying. I can't separate him from his plot writing because, like, he is just a puppet in the wind of the plot so much. Like, the writers, like, just bring him in to resolve their plot issues. And, like, I can't separate who he is as a character from that.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I still haven't decided what to get for dinner.
You should. Decide.
I know.
Quickly.
I'm thinking about getting a fried chicken sandwich from this place in the neighborhood I really like.
FPS?
Thank you, Pepper. I did not remember to do that. Vertical sync is off.
I feel like I should be getting something with more vegetables in it. Let me...
Should I just go down to lower graphic settings, you think, Pepper?
Go to top. What is the advanced graphics?
Sorry for the technical difficulties, chat. I could probably turn the micro details down, right?
Yeah.
Fog blur could probably go down. Like, most of these aren't necessary.
Can you scroll down? Sorry, it's also like lagging for me. Or it's not lagging, it's behind because stream.
I know what you mean.
So I have to wait to go textures. What is ray tracing? Is there an option for that to be off?
Now everything's as low as it can go.
Everything?
All the ray tracing stuff.
Okay.
Okay. We'll see how that works.
Thank you, honey.
They thought I owed them all of it.
Oh, the other problem I have with Hondo is the amount of scummy he is varies wildly between appearances. Like, sometimes he's like...
That's fair.
He's like playing around with the younglings, like being kind of okay, and other times he's like, yeah, I'm also like, I kill people, like, and I don't care about like the Empire, and I just like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just this weird vacillation. And
Yeah.
I just used 2 examples that were from 20 years apart, so that's a bad example. But like, I'm talking about like between 2 arcs that are right next to each other in Clone Wars. He'll be vastly different in terms of tone.
Yeah, you make a good point. I don't know. I've got a soft spot. What can I say?
Yeah, that's
I don't
fair.
have to have a good reason.
You're allowed to have bad taste. You are with me, after all.
Hey, stop it.
All right, I'll stop being mean to your girlfriend.
Thank you.
So I assume I can't go in that way because there were like armed guards, and the Pikes don't like me. So I'm gonna try down here.
That buys you one day.
Nix, over there.
Pepper says, Jodi, are there any pieces of media you think are bad but have good characters? Most of Star Wars, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, the thing about being a Star Wars fan is that you hate Star Wars.
Yeah. Although I think I hate
Like,
different
that's
parts of Star Wars than a lot of Star Wars fans.
Yeah, but like that's just a part of being a Star Wars fan.
Yeah, that's also true. So I guess this is not the way down like I thought, or way around. I bet they want me to talk to them. This is probably like a tutorial. They probably want me to talk to them and then like be like, oh, I can't go that way. Firespear says, wait, Hondo's the girlfriend? What is that? How does that work? Oh. And Pepper says, what does that mean, Firespitter? Like, when I said, I'll stop being mean to your girlfriend, I meant me, but Firespitter didn't realize that at first.
Yeah. Wait, babe, you're dating Hondo Onaka?
I would never.
Hey, you were right.
In fact, I'm drafting his call-out post as we speak.
There's another way. The vent's around the corner nearby.
Is Hondo Onaka in TMA?
No! He's not. Why would he be? Pepper says Jodi X Hondo. Fuck you, Pepper.
I am once again thinking of my in Dr. Girlfriend TMA post.
That's good.
I've been told you arrived. There's a way in on the second floor terrace. It will take you where you need to go.
Okay. How long have you been watching me? Right.
That's like, okay.
Oh, I hate this section.
Thank you for priming me to enjoy this section very much.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's okay.
It's just
inconspicuous.
A very annoying hurdle for them to throw at you early on.
Well, I'm a stealth gamer, so we'll see.
Yeah, this game does not have an excellent stealth system. I mean, it's okay. It's functional, but it's nothing like standout. It's hard to remember what quality of life features it is or isn't missing.
Are there... Okay, there's a vent over there. Oh, don't see anyone who could see me down here. Except for those guys, but I don't think they can see me. Pardon the lack of commentary. I am trying to sneak.
It's alright. I need to provide some commentary while you're doing that. I mean, I was just gonna bring up what I got for dinner, but I'm like, what I just put in the order for it, but I'm like, that's not particularly interesting.
I mean, maybe.
You ever had pad wun sen?
No, I never have.
Oh, it's so good. It's it's just like a stir-fried noodles dish, but what's so especially good about it is it's made with bean thread noodles, which are like really savory.
That sounds good.
Yeah, they're surprisingly frequent. I don't know. I was used to them because like my dad cooks with them a lot, but they're really good. It's just so nice having like noodles that are savory themselves, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know how the stealth system in this game works. If let's say they catch a glimpse of me, is that like, am I immediately caught?
No.
Okay. Laura Croft says BD1 slams. I agree. I have thoughts about the sequels, but BD1's a good design. I like BD1.
BD1's a great design. Have I talked about which droid design I kind of fucking hate?
Yeah, which one?
BB1 or BB8. I mean.
Is Jedi. Fallen Order.
BB8. I
You
corrected
don't-
myself.
I was getting BD1 and BB8 mixed up. I think BD1 is fucking fantastic. I think BB8 is better than you're giving credit for.
I disagree. Even it's so funny that even though it's BB1 or sorry, yeah, BB8 is a practical effect, he looks incredibly fake.
Yeah.
To me. There's something just so silly about the head sitting on top of that ball, like.
Yeah, but it functions in real life, so.
It functions, but not as his supposed function, which is as an astromech.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, isn't the main thing that they're supposed to be able to like cling on to the outside of a ship if they need to?
Oops.
Like.
Nix, get that button over there.
You know what droid design I think is the best though?
What?
B2 Emo.
Remind me.
From Andor.
Oh right. Honestly, I had kind of forgotten about that droid.
Oh, but B2 Emo is so good.
He is. I just forgot. I don't know.
So that's clearly a vent, but I can't. Is this just like you can't actually get in there, or is this something I can?
I think you can get in there. Try punching it.
How do I do that again?
I don't remember.
Whoops! Oh, not that. Whoops!
Ah, shit. But yeah, I fully do not remember what you're supposed to do.
That's
you
fine.
could have snuck up behind him.
What was that?
You could have snuck up behind him.
I'm not sure if he's gonna move.
He's not.
Okay.
Just go ahead.
Okay.
Watch me say that and then immediately be wrong. But like, you gotta.
I probably didn't need to do that.
Oh god, I think they're behind you.
Oh, yep. Thank you. I probably shouldn't have knocked that guy out. I don't know where I'm going right now. Down here? Sure.
I think it says up, but I guess.
It does say up. You're right. Oh, they're investigating the guy I knocked out.
Yeah, remember you've got that stun shot.
Right. Are they coming this way? Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Riveting gameplay, right?
Yeah, this is.
I
This is
love.
what I meant about this level being annoying.
I love stealth games, but they don't make for good content. And
Yeah,
like, I
that's
know this
fair.
is not purely a stealth game, but I also know that there's a lot more of it than you
Dishonored makes
expect.
for good content.
Sorry, what was that?
I said I think Dishonored makes for good content.
That is true. Most stealth games are not good content. And they're doing a thing where it's like, this is not This is not the most, like, for lack of a better term, powerful stealth I've ever seen. There's not that much you can do. You kind of just have to go along pre-scripted routes, it looks like. But then they make the enemies, if you get the enemies out of their AI cycle, it looks like they can be, like, annoying and unpredictable, which is, like, those two things don't go together. Like, if you want to have unpredictable enemies, that's really good, but you need to have, like, the player be a little more empowered for that to work.
This is probably a good point for the stun shot.
Yeah, good point.
Get that blaster.
Can I climb this? No, probably not.
No, you can.
Oh.
I think. Yeah, it's the yellow things are climbable system.
Right. It's all coming back to me.
You just
now I
went
remember how to
past
punch. I know. I was just checking if there's anything over here first. That is a good system. I like that one. That's satisfying.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. If you're gonna have a lockpicking minigame, and I don't think you always should, but if you're gonna, that's a good one.
Yeah. Solid agree.
Now, how do we get up there?
Oops.
I know we talked about this last time, but it is great that she uses it as a hairpin.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good detail. Like, little things like that are, like, the things that always stick out to me about games. And
the funny thing is, like, Hey Vess is a well-designed character. She's just badly written.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think kind of badly acted.
Bat says, "Hey Jodi, have you seen that alternate scenario video of if the Empires won the Battle of Endor? I remember it having an evil droid going Skynet controlling droids and getting a Death Star. I have not seen that. That sounds interesting." Captain Firespitter says, "I'm not usually a stealth person, but I appreciate how much they challenge my planning and thinking skills. It's not often I get challenged in that regard with gaming." Yeah, like, stealth games for me are basically just puzzle games. And I say just, but, like, that's not dismissive. Stealth games scratch the same itch for me as puzzle games do a lot of the time.
Same here. Honestly, I prefer them to puzzle games.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Especially, like, in a puzzle game, like we were playing Talos Principle not long ago. In a puzzle game like that, if you get stuck, you're just stuck. In a stealth game, if you get caught, usually that just means, like, oh, now it's like a different style of combat, and it's like maybe not what you want, but it's like it's something that it's not just game over when you can't figure it out, you know?
Okay, that lowered a turbo lift.
Oh, that happened.
Did they have regular lifts?
That's a good question.
Did they have, like, mid lifts? You know?
Okay, I think I might see what's going on here. And then do I... Yeah, I see. Very bare bones platforming, but it works, you know? I said use Nix to reveal interactable objects, and I don't see anything revealed, so thank you, game.
Go through...
Oh, over there. There we go.
You got it. Hit the button, Nix. Oh, all right. This'll work.
I'm so glad that wasn't just a background element, because I was going to look really stupid.
You were gonna look really stupid if
if it was a background element, I just jumped into the wall and fell.
Yeah, I mean that happens more often in this game than would be ideal.
It's like this feels like the worst of both worlds in some ways, because it's like, okay, you've made everything that's climbable yellow, but you haven't made it stand out from the other things in the environment that are just yellow. So it's like, okay, that's a yellow thing. I should be able to climb on it, but, like, can I though? I don't know.
Yeah.
picking up all these crafting materials that I don't know what they do yet.
Okay, what can we do here, Nix? Nix, hold this for me, okay?
What? I don't know what that...
Hey, hold this open. Good
Okay.
boy, Nix. Let's go.
You are gonna be doing that a lot.
Okay. Transparent steel, also called glass. That's one of my favorite little Star Wars isms. It's so stupid.
Oh, babe, this is unrelated to anything, but I was gonna tell you, while I was calling my dad just now, I read him the Blue Bread and White Strawberries
Oh, really?
poem.
Did he like
and he
it?
liked it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was giving him the Friends at the Table pitch. Like, he's never gonna listen to it, but I was explaining, like, yeah, this is what I've been listening to instead of, like, listening to an audiobook.
Yeah. I can recite
read
it
the
from
poem.
memory at this point.
I got Austin's rhythm down. I had a lot of fun reading it. Like, he was like, your delivery was really good, and I was like, I'm fully just riffing on what Austin was doing.
Yeah. So chat, like, there's that tabletop podcast I think I've mentioned on stream a few times that I really like. I'm getting Judith into it finally, and Judith is now nerding out about it on an unrelated stream, which makes me happy.
Yeah, this is what you've done to me.
This is what I've done to you. Oh, it's 3. There we go. I didn't realize it could be more than 2.
Yep.
Oh, there's grappling in this game. I forgot.
Yeah, they kind of put too many mechanics in this game.
Pepper says, "Want to know a dumb thought I just had? What is it, Pepper?"
Wait until you run into there being 3 different kinds of blaster fire.
3 kinds of blaster fire, you say? Huh.
Unless I'm confusing this with a different game.
This hike operation looks huge.
But I don't think I am.
They must have a sweet
Okay, this
deal with
looks
the
cool
Empire.
also.
There's the tower.
I love the visual design of this game.
Energy barrier might be a problem though.
There's so much. There's so many enemies in this area. They should have saved this for a later game point when you had more abilities. I get why they're doing it. It's not like it's too hard, but this whole segment had me going like, I just want this to be over. Can I get on to like where the game actually opens up, please?
Fair. I'm not there yet, personally. I'm still kind of enjoying this. Pepper says, "Want to know a dumb thought I just had? Lesbians love is just Game Grumps if Aaron finally came out, and also with less racism."
And, I mean, also, that would imply that Dan Avidan also transitioned, and...
I could see it. Not really, actually. More Aaron.
Yeah. Yep. Oh my god, one of my other partners was also saying that she thinks, Aaron Hansen is an egg.
Oh, he's the eggiest egg of all time.
That's not true.
Okay, he's not Brian David Gilbert, but he's very eggy.
You got exactly who I was implying.
Next.
Oh, it's a fence. Okay.
Someday.
It's gonna happen. It has to.
Yeah, but like, oh my god. Listen, my Egdar, my internet micro-celebrity Egdar has been proven right multiple times. Like, I was right about Abigail Thorne. I was right about, Minerva Kelly, who you might not know.
I don't think I do.
my bonus this year.
She hasn't really made this content since she came out, but she used to make videos being like, if you're into this fandom's, like if you're into this fandom ship, this probably says this about you, and like all the things she was saying about specific lesbian ships made me think like, oh, this is a trans lesbian who hasn't realized it yet, and I was 100% correct. But now mainly she's just active on Tumblr.
Gotcha.
She has these two, well, three, but one of them is she removed videos in the series called "When Posting Goes Wrong." These were all pre-transition, I think, and it's just like really ridiculous forum wars compiled, like the Misscribe incident, if you know what that is.
I don't.
Oh man, that's a whole thing. Basically, this was in like the early days of Harry Potter fandom in like 2005, and this fanfic writer in the Harry Potter fandom made up a bunch of fake harassers.
Uh-oh. I did not want Nix to blow that up. I didn't realize that's what I was telling him to do. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we're good. Because I didn't keep pressing it.
Thank God. But yeah, she made up a bunch of fake harassers that she was sock puppeting to harass her and also these fanfic writers who she was a fan of, so that she would then get into their inner circle. And you leveraged that for popularity, and eventually someone figured it out and the whole thing came crashing down, and it was very funny. But yeah, it's like you will hear people compare similar stuff to Misscribe. She's kind of the archetype of that. But the other one, the one that got taken down, was about the HIV living Tumblr page, which was a whole thing where someone made a blog pretending to be HIV positive.
I think I vaguely remember hearing about this.
In order to justify writing a Hamilton fanfic where Alexander Hamilton is HIV positive in the 80s.
That's... why? Why do you need to be... Okay,
do really stupid things.
Okay, first off, why do you want to do that at all? Second, why do you need to be HIV positive to do that? I don't...
So that people wouldn't call it offensive.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
Anyway, welcome to the stream!
Hold on one sec. That Pepper says that made chat lose it. Haha. Yeah, it seems to have. I don't know what I'm sabotaging here, but let's go.
Okay.
It's an alarm.
Oh, okay.
Another thing I do like about Star Wars' world building is that they do have that partisan kind of tech where...
Oh yeah, it's all clunky.
Where it's like, yeah, it's all clunky and it doesn't work over long distances. I like that. I like that a lot.
One of my favorite things that came up in Andor was the fact that like they don't have digital technology really. They don't have Google. They have one guy who sits in the database and has to scroll through everything himself. I love that. That's so good.
Another thing I love is you can fucking transmit a hologram live across the galaxy, but you can't transmit plans, like just the basic schematics of a station. Like, you need to physically transfer that.
Yeah.
Like, someone can't just make a hologram channel and start showing the plans on it. You gotta actually, like, deliver it.
Like, I love the implications of, like, we don't have real computers, but we do have droid people. Like, actual people who are robots.
And also, like, the varying levels of droid intelligence and, like...
Yeah.
Hell, I mean, the change in the because of like, how... Because of how certain things are written, like, by different.
Uh-oh. Did they see me?
Sorry,
oh,
yeah.
fuck. I was doing well, too. Oh, the people behind me are gonna see me. Oh my god, am I actually getting out of this? Huh. Wow. I should not have made it out of that at all.
Yeah, but also they really just, I don't know. As much as you were saying, there's a kind of on-rail sort of route to this.
This is actually pretty open.
I will say, yeah, sometimes too much. What I was gonna say is you need to be more willing to use your stun shot, especially since doing stealth takedowns recharges it.
Fair. Oh,
like,
damn it!
that
That guy was
not-
turning around. I didn't need to do it. Damn it.
Yeah.
This is what happens whenever I start thinking about, oh, I need to use a certain mechanic more. Okay, where is that it over? Oh, that's it over. No. Oh. So, it's either here or down below in that area, like directly below. That looks like it. Oh, that's shootable.
Yeah, it is. That's a gamut you gotta be willing to make. But also, I think Nyx can disable it if you get close enough.
Okay. Kind of wish I saved my stun blast for this.
The stun blast wouldn't. Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, for the guy on the left, and then I'd get that
Sorry.
guy. No, it's not your fault.
Yes, it is.
No, I used it when I knew I shouldn't have.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Can I shimmy along a ledge? Probably not, right? This my stun
no,
blast
you
is
can't.
slowly recharging. I guess I could distract with Nyx, right? But that would be loud.
Not necessarily.
But I would have to get over there and actually finish him off quickly, right?
Yeah, and the other guy would probably get his attention drawn.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do the boring thing and wait for my stun shot to come back.
All right. In the meantime, I will talk about how the way B1 battle droids change characterization-wise between the movies and the Clone Wars show
Yeah.
is just, like, insane.
It is.
Like, well, I mean, first off, like, I'm not clear when they stop needing a control ship, because they do stop needing a control ship at some point.
There's a lore answer to this. It's not that they stop needing a control ship. It's that the lack of control ship is what makes them more individual, which is a bad thing from the Trade Federation's perspective.
Okay, but, like, we saw what happens when the control ship gets shut down.
It's because they weren't in, like, the mode that doesn't need the control ship, but apparently they can just be put in that
That's really
mode.
silly.
It is really silly. But it's also, like, after what happens on Naboo, that's why, like, the rest of them from then on aren't using that anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's
But
like a
also
really
the-
obvious weak point.
God, the fact that they're just programmed to be so bumbling.
Yeah. It's so good.
Like,
I love
it's
them.
very-
I shouldn't
I mean,
love them, but I do.
It's the only thing that can kind of get you, like, invested in what is just objectively a very evil war.
Yeah.
Because, like, no one ever talks about the clone army as what it is, which is a slave army.
Yeah, I know. Including, like, we talked about this last time,
Both
but,
of
like,
them are slave armies.
like, I've gotten into actual arguments with, like, supposed leftists about this.
Yeah, so you can use Nyx to...
I should probably do that.
Barriers down.
So I could do that, I could have had Nyx do it, and I could have shot it, right?
I don't think you could have shot it.
Oh, it looked like the thing I shot before.
I don't think it's as round as those.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And
That's
those are, like,
bad
those are
conveyance,
sticking
maybe.
Out from the wall. Yeah. This was the point where I got spotted and had to just fight everyone.
Well, I'm a stealth gamer.
I am too.
Pepper says, Pike Guard 1, Sabak tonight? Pike Guard 2, indeed, I believe so. Blow off, Choffer. How does it feel to be just fucking... I don't even know what the word is. How does it feel to be shown up like that, huh? How do you feel?
Fine.
Do you feel inadequate?
No.
You shouldn't feel inadequate.
I was just thinking about the fact that, like, in my playthrough, basically as soon as they let you start siding with certain factions, I just decided to continually screw over the Pikes at every opportunity, because I was like, yeah, Gorak, you dumb piece of shit, you tossed me out, even though that was definitely the right instinct. Fuck you. I'll show you what happens. You bet you wish you had me on your side now, don't you? Well, it's too late.
Bat says, okay, that was friggin' pleasurable to watch. Do you mean me getting through in the stealth section, like pure stealth the first try? Was that what was pleasurable to watch? Because I agree, it was. It was pleasurable to do.
Very pleasurable.
Oh, Bat says the key moment, like when I got the stealth shot or the yeah, what do you call it? The stun shot. Yeah. Well, that's a lot of credits. I'm sure it's not actually that many. Oh, full. I keep forgetting what things I tried to pick up and I'm full on.
Oh no, this system has an alarm.
All right.
The file's just a spotchka recipe. Did I get played? Fine, I'll make this worth my while. Ooh, encrypted file.
Hi, Gideon.
Death says, hello, Jodi. I've come to stop by and say have a good night, you two, Pepper, and the cute dog. Thank you, Death. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you.
My cat just jumped up onto my lap, which is a shame because I am about to have to go outside to pick up my food in like 3 minutes. And he's gonna be so sad. He's gonna be like, Mother, why have you betrayed me? Right, well, you know where the 13 goes.
Yep. I know where the 14 goes. I just don't know which comes first, 12 or 22.
Yep. This is what I mean about not liking this hacking minigame. It's random.
Yeah.
You can't be guaranteed to, like, yeah.
Chat, people tell me 12 or 22. I'll go with the first one I see.
2012. That's what you should go with.
Okay, 12, 14, 13. I got it. Okay, lucky. Thank you.
Yeah. Gideon.
Bat says, Jodi, this is your chance. Show your fur baby how cool you are. Don't let its mommy get up. That's right, don't get up. Stay, let Gideon lay on you forever.
Ow. He bit me.
And you're sure this channel is secure, Mr.
It was deserved, though.
Mm-hmm.
Overthrowing someone like Gorak takes time. If I couldn't secure a channel, I'd be long dead.
Haha.
Well, Tislak, I'm old-fashioned. If I'm going to stab a friend in the back, I'd like to meet the person handing me the knife.
Of course, Governor.
Pepper says, fur baby? Is that what Judith is? No, it's Gideon.
We got something.
Yeah, Gideon's enjoying the stream, by the way. But unfortunately I have to get up.
So if I did the hacking wrong, there would have been an alarm. And I did the hacking right, and there's an alarm. Okay.
Yeah. But you would have had to fight even more people.
Oh, I see.
Right. Be back soon.
Okay.
Ugh, they've locked down the elevator. Okay, we can climb.
We climb now? Can we climb? What am I supposed to be climbing? Oh, I see.
Don't worry, Nix. The next job will be better.
Oh, okay, sometimes the A wants to show up and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, and sometimes I don't even need to jump at all. Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. Oh, hi, back. I'm Jodi.
No.
Zach has infected me. Fire Spirit says, I have to get going, unfortunately. Eye is burning up and I need to get some rest. Enjoy the rest of your stream. I wish I wasn't so busy nowadays to be able to stay longer. Thank you for being here, Fire Spitter. I hope you have a good night's sleep and that your therapy and stuff goes well tomorrow.
Yeah. Likewise, yeah. I'm wishing you well as well.
Seal the doors. Everything's locked down.
Sorry, I am simultaneously trying to keep Gideon from doing anything stupid.
That must be a full-time job on its own. Gideon's a stupid boy.
He spends a lot of his time sleeping.
I see.
So
when he's awake.
Yeah, then he really wants to knock everything off of every surface.
Pepper says, you know what I just realized? I don't think Jay Hill is here. Wow, you just noticed? Fake streamer. Fake streamer, like, friend? I don't know what I was going for. So, should I just shoot them?
YouTuber, and the V stands for vacant. I don't know.
I'm just gonna shoot them, I guess, at this point.
Vapid streamer. Yeah, why were you so desperate to stealth? Like,
because if I can stealth, I want to stealth.
Okay, then this game is gonna take forever.
All right.
Better than nothing.
I love and support you. Oh, I guess you could have snuck out.
Yeah, I didn't know where to go.
Not
Was the
enough
only thing.
stealth. No, Gideon, you can't have my Thai food.
Why can't he? You hate him.
No, I love and support him very much.
No, you hate him. You're not feeding him. You never give him food ever.
Whoa.
You're starving him. You're starving the griddle.
You're so right, I am. I'm evil.
I got this.
He's never eaten in his life.
This.
I do have to hand it generally to all the Star Wars games that have been coming out recently. Is like the environmental details are great. Like
100%.
The environmental design is good.
Yeah. That is something that I don't know if it's
the
that
ice caves on Zepho. Fuck the ice caves on Zepho.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's that like Disney's willing to give people a little more free reign on that, or if it's something else. But like, it definitely feels noticeably different from everything else. Like everything else here feels designed by committee. This feels like someone was passionate about something.
Yeah. And you know what? I think they did better in this with. I think I already said this, but what's it called? The planet she's from.
Canto Bite. Oh,
Canto Bite.
That was weird.
Whoop. It was. I think it was better in this. I think more than anything, it looks like the whole planet is like that.
Yeah.
Right. Not just. Oh, they didn't give me utensils. All right. I'll be back in a second.
Fire Spitter is referencing Zelda in the chat. Okay. Fire Spitter says, anyway, take care, everyone. All the love and respect to all of you, and may the wind forever blow favorably in your sails and soar forever skywards. Zelda fan. Zelda fan. I'm also a Zelda fan.
I think we're good, Nix. Can't believe we pulled that off. Waka, how fast can you fix that ship?
I know. You want to get off to Shara. But fuel injectors don't come cheap. You get paid?
Maybe. You know anyone who'd buy proof that some pike is trying to overthrow Gorak?
Gorak would. Just leave my name out of it this time.
Where do ship upgrades?
Ship is on. Oh, I'm trying to find a place where I can sell all my like vendor trash.
I think you can at the bike shop.
What do you need?
Never mind.
Right. Is it worth upgrading the bike?
I'd say probably save it for now.
Okay.
As part of the like story mission on Tashara, you get a really good booster for it.
Okay.
But I think you need to save up the parts to install it anyway. So.
All right.
So long.
Oh, there's a thing for just meeting different merchants. I appreciate that.
It's up to you though. You'll be doing a lot of driving.
You're going in the
before then,
penis
so, like,
box.
it might be worthwhile.
Like that guy was just using that stuff.
I like that offhand line about Hosnian Prime spaceports.
Oh yeah.
Makes it sound like it actually was like a relevant location.
Like no, it wasn't. Like it also came up in Andor, but like it's all just backfill at this point. Come on.
Yeah.
Dear customer, dear customer, we've received your distress call and are sending a breakdown recovery service to the coordinates provided. Please note that it is unlikely we will be able to retrieve your speeder from the well. If you'd like to upgrade to our premium plan, we can provide a replacement vehicle and complimentary driving lessons. Maragana Breakdown Care. Wait, Firespitter didn't realize that was the Zelda reference? That was two Zelda references back to back, which is what made me... Okay. It sounds like you were referencing Zelda Wind Waker and Zelda Skyward Sword. Because those, like, the wind blowing in your sails.
That's also what I thought.
That's also what you thought? That's funny. That says, not on topic, but I'm passively fine with people pointing out how the physics on space battles work. Like, yeah, I understand, though I'd rather you not point that out. Sorry, I'm not quite sure what you said there. During my time savoring the Battle of Coruscant. Yeah, like, I've gotten over the fact that Star Wars space battles are just like that. Like, I'm okay with it, and I'm willing to let them be just cool, you know? Lord and Savior.
Yeah.
Okay, you're Lord and Savior of the Battle of Coruscant. There are things where it's like, a lot of people really hate the thing from the end of The Last Jedi where it's like they use the ship going at light speed to like destroy another ship.
Oh, I like that.
And, yeah, and it's like, I'm of two minds because on one hand, it's like there's such world building implications to like, wait, that's possible, no one does it. But like, it looked really fucking cool. It was just a cool moment. I don't know, I liked it.
I did too. I think it was the right move.
Yeah.
So, what I was gonna say about that.
Oh, our face is gonna end up on here, isn't it? Oh, it already is. Hello. 400,000 credits.
That's a lot of credits.
Hi everyone, I'm K-Vess. I'm worth 400,000 credits. Please don't stake me. Sorry, I feel like I cut you off. Were you saying something?
Go faster. They need support.
If this is Crimson Dawn,
Sorry.
Gorak will not be
My mouth was full. Oh shit. They just found out about what you did.
Yep. That's kind of a cool moment. I don't know.
Right. So I was gonna say, it's funny that the destruction of Hosnian Prime was such a failed note as a plot beat when like they already had an archetype of how to do that correctly.
I know. And it's like, it was such a failed plot beat that I know so many people who still think it was Coruscant that was destroyed. Because like, yeah, you would think that. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, because they could have given us a planet that's been set up throughout countless movies as, well, okay, not countless movies, 3 movies, as but also the Clone Wars. Like, it's really important.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Coruscant. But no, they made up a new thing, and they didn't give us anyone we're invested in who cares about Hosnian Prime.
Did anyone
Who, like,
say the
talks
words
about
Hosnian
it.
Prime before that happened?
I think they said it as it was about to happen.
Great. Love it. I so just want to offload all of my stolen shit, and I don't know where to do that. This is betting, right? Yeah, it's betting.
Yeah, this is why I hate vendor trash.
Oof, I know that look. I grew
Like,
up
vendor
around
trash is
casinos.
just such a pointless
Okay
thing to
call
include in
it
games.
quits, you know.
I'm gonna turn my luck around.
Sometimes
I
it's
just
good.
need some credits.
Sometimes it's, like,
We'll split the winnings. Honest.
well written. Like, it fills in the world, but this is not one of those cases.
Hey, should I have Kay be really stupid?
I did lend him 100, I think.
Did it go well?
And it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough?
I
I'm
can't
gonna
remember.
fucking do it. You only live once.
Here.
Alright.
I know what it's like to be down on your luck.
I so hope this doesn't work out.
Come back later. You won't regret it.
I want every chance Kay has to get scammed, I'm gonna take it.
Step away. This is Imperial business.
Honestly, that is in character for her.
I love her being like, I grew up in casinos. I know what gambling addiction looks like. Anyway, you want some credits?
Oh yeah, at the start of this, she stole credits from a gambling addict.
Right. She did. I forgot about that.
A gambling addict who somehow had a correct tip about the outcome of a race. Like, I don't know if he was running the WireCon or what, but...
Gorak's favorite spotchka recipes. Did I pass your client's test?
Why don't you ask her yourself? Meet Valera of Crimson Dawn.
You the one I was talking to before?
You pulled it off. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. I heard.
Well, totally not a cow in men's clothing says, I made crime salad. How you doing, Jodi? I'm doing well. Welcome to the stream.
Someone important.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
God, she's such a bad liar.
Recognize her? Because Zarek Besh showed up with one of their best, asking a lot of questions.
Yeesh. A death mark from Zarek Besh.
What did you tell them?
Nothing. For now. You work for us again? It stays that way. The Pikes are on top here, and Crimson Dawn is making moves.
Ooh, this is...
I told her.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I liked siding with Crimson Dawn.
And you said you don't like the Pikes. That makes sense. I don't like the Pikes
yeah,
either. I've never liked the Pikes.
Gorak's just a dick to you immediately.
Yeah.
So, like, why should you reward him for that?
I mean, he's a dick to you immediately, but honestly, I feel like he should have just shot her. And he didn't do that. I don't know. Oh, Crimson Dawn. Sure.
You want to, make a move? One of Gorak's men is planning to betray
They are
him.
the more
Pike
interesting
higher up,
faction, I
named
think.
Tizlek Shar.
Really?
Hey, look at you. Playing the game. You're learning.
Some fuel injectors for that ship you don't have. These should help you get off Toshara.
So you know everything, huh?
Just the things that are important to us. You'll be hearing from me soon, so...
This does make it really funny that, like,
Oh,
Zarek
and,
Besh has pushed
one
all the
last
other
thing.
syndicates out of the game.
Yeah?
And Zarek Besh is
Ram's
completely
leg
incompetent.
is healing.
Yeah.
They're the only ones who can't find K-Vess.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're in our
Did you hear
world
that?
now, okay?
No, what?
Keep sharp.
Bram's leg is healing nicely. He was the Zabrak
Time to go.
who was like her landlord / surrogate father figure, and he got shot in the leg,
Oh, yeah.
protecting her.
No
So
rush.
Graham's
I just,
leg is healing
wanna
nicely
keep moving.
is an indication of not just I know what you're up to on this planet, but I know everything about
I'll
you.
talk to
Yeah.
Duncan.
Make sure you bring more
But it
maca
doesn't have
next
to be
time.
Perfect. Just make it work.
Hey, over here.
How do you know my name?
So, here we are.
Name's Varric, and I've got a real job for you.
I hope a real job means real credits.
It does for the Huts. The Pikes are muscling in on Jabba's creature smuggling business, stealing his buyers in the core worlds. Find out who they're selling
Hey,
to,
Bess,
then
do
take
the
out their
thing.
factory farm.
Half up front or no dice?
You'll get paid when you deliver.
That works too.
Those coordinates will take you to my contact. Don't keep her waiting.
Literally everyone but Zarek Besh knows who and where she is.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It is really funny.
Rick's contacts out on the step.
That's really
You
pretty.
like going for a ride next?
Mm-hmm. You can go to a surprising amount of that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Fire Spitter says, bye everyone. I sleep now. Night night. Passes out. See you later, Fire Spitter. Thank you for being here.
So the thing about Slayer and Zarek Bash is like the invite your enemies to a feast and then kill them all move is very effective once. You
Yeah.
only get to kill it once, after which no one ever trusts you again.
Yeah.
So
what did he get
you
for
do
it?
that to nothing, because he pulled that on a bunch of underbosses.
Yeah.
Those weren't even the heads of the cartels. Like, we know Kira's in charge of Crimson Dawn, and she wasn't there. He didn't kill a Hut.
Oh yeah, Zach is here. Zach, welcome to the stream. Pepper's right to point this out. You might hear spoilers for the movies. This is set between episodes 5 and 6, I believe. Okay, sorry, continue.
Yeah, just... Slero is just so incredibly incompetent, and basically the reason why no one is turning K-Vess into him is because they recognize that as much as they'll get a payday in the short term if they do, it works more to their advantage to leverage her against him.
Yeah.
Because they need security. They can't trust
So,
him.
Doc,
If
Yeah.
they turn him
got
in,
more work for
who's
me?
to say he'll even give them
Maybe.
the money? Maybe he'll
That
just kill
ion
them.
blaster. I need someone to hit a stash for me, but you'll need one to get inside.
I can mod my blaster. Been doing it for years. Just need the parts.
You know what? I got a contact, a Pantoran named Bilo. Owns a pawn shop nearby. I'll tell him you're coming.
Really? I mean, thanks, Dunka.
Yeah. You get that blaster working, call me. And Kay, I'm not the only one who'll give you work. Take a breath, ask around. There's always some action to
Is
find out
Donka
here.
TMA?
Totally not like how in Men's Clothing says Judith is such a nice name. Maybe I'll steal it for one of my OCs.
Thank you.
She chose it herself.
I did. Chose it based on one of my favorite paintings.
That's a good painting. I know the one you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Judith beheading Holofernes. Look it up.
Gore?
it's
Question mark?
fantastic.
Warning? But it's good. It's a good painting.
Yeah, I would say gore warning. Then again, the poem, or not the poem, the painting is called Judith beheads Holofernes. Like, you gotta know there's gonna be some beheading in it.
It's R2-D2. It's not a different R2 droid. That is just R2-D2.
You know, I was gonna say, like, we never see another R2 unit, do we?
Not ones that look like him. Like, so...
We see R5s, we see...
So the thing is, like, we just rewatched A New Hope for, you know, because Zach had never seen it before. Like, he'd never seen any Star Wars before. And, like, I forgot, but, like, at the beginning, that other droid that looks nothing like what we think of as an R2 unit, they called it an R2 unit. So, like, early on, it was really unsettled, and, like, a lot of things could mean a lot of things.
Because I think that droid got its name retconned, too.
Yeah, I think now it's like an R5, but they called it R2 in the film.
Yeah.
Lean. Oh, she's actually leaning this time. Oh, this is a way to see what's behind you, I guess? Okay, interesting. Why?
It is funny that so many of the droids we meet do have that, like, 4-character naming system.
Yeah.
Because it's a total of... Okay, it's not a small amount. It's 36 to the 4th possibilities. That's a decent number. But, like, for the entire galaxy, and I know we've established they sometimes do have more characters in the name, but, like, you wouldn't expect those names to be particularly common. The ones that are only 4, I mean.
Yeah. Okay, this is weird. So some of these say, this item can... oh, okay, this one says safe to sell, but also it can... it could have some use later.
Sell all valuables just sells vendor trash.
Okay.
See?
So I still have Gorak's ring. Okay, cool.
Yep.
I still have my crafting items. Okay, cool. I feel like if I'm doing stealth takedowns, I don't need health in that moment. I'm probably not coming out of the fight if I... Yeah. Greatly increases adrenaline gain on hits with Case Blaster. I forget what adrenaline even does. Back to vial carrying capacity might be useful, but I don't know how to do that.
Adrenaline puts you in slow-mo while you mark targets to shoot them.
Right. The Red Dead Redemption thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth buying information on how to obtain rare tailoring supplies, I wonder?
I don't remember which supplies it might end up being useful, but I would say probably not for now.
Now, this is needed for me to be able to buy an ability, so maybe I should buy that.
Yeah. I do like... So, abilities are locked behind characters whose suite of abilities that kind of naturally fits into, and in a lot of cases, you unlock those characters by doing certain missions for them, so all these smaller stories play out through it. I like it.
Yeah, that sounds good. Purchase that. Totally Not a Cow in Men's Clothing is asks, or says, this makes me want to play video games again. What device are you playing on? PC? PlayStation? We're playing on PC.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, wrong one.
You know, I bet we could have a Star Wars podcast.
Yeah, we could. I would just be worried that I'm, like, copying Austin Walker's Star Wars podcast too much, honestly.
I know. That's the only... I think that's why I've never actually suggested it to you.
Because, like, the thing is, like, a lot of his takes are takes...
and I won't watch Rebels.
A lot of Austin Walker's Star Wars takes are good takes that I also basically agree with before he says them, but then it's like, oh, he said it, so now I'm just going to sound like I'm copying him. It's like similar stuff with, like, I'm a big Dark Souls 2 defender. You know that about me. And after H-Bomber Guy's video about how Dark Souls 2 is good actually came out, anytime I talk about Dark Souls 2 being good, everyone's like, oh, you just learned that from H-Bomber Guy. It's like, no, I already liked that game. Ugh.
Yeah, I always forget, like, you have been active in every Dark Souls game as it's come out.
Not Dark Souls 1, but since then, yes. Like, I mean...
You were playing it early on enough that parrying was considered a niche strat.
That is true. And
that's early.
Yeah. Like, it was definitely, like, it was before the Dark Souls 2 release happened, but it was after, like... It was a year... I don't remember how many years between Dark Souls 1 and 2, but it was years... Or felt like years after, like, the game made its big splash. I was, like... Before Dark Souls 1 came out, I was one of those people who was, like... I looked at Demon Souls, and I was, like... I don't understand why you play a game that's just hard. It seems just punishing, you know? It seems like bad game design. I'm not interested.
Which is how I felt.
Yeah. And it's like, I see how I got there, but I didn't give it a fair chance.
It's just, honestly, you just need to figure out how satisfying it is.
Yeah. And also, it's not as unfair as I thought it was at the time. That's kind of the big thing.
More than anything, it's about realizing how much the game is willing to let you completely tailor your playstyle.
Hey, yeah. You Bilo? Donka sent me.
Like, in terms of just completely different combat mechanics. The only thing is, it's not like that in Sekiro. And that's why I don't like Sekiro. I want to like Sekiro. I just...
Yeah, Sekiro's hard. I just never have been able to actually get into it. Okay, so I'm supposed to be buying something that lets me shoot ion from my blaster? I think.
Yeah. I think it's the faction stock one. Oh, never mind. It's the ion casing.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh yeah, for building the ion module for this blaster.
And that's why it's free.
Oh, that makes sense. So you were talking about there being different kinds of blaster fire. Ion stuff has always been like a different thing in Star Wars. It's always been like good against droids, I think.
Yep. Same here.
I'm not going to buy any of this yet because I don't know. Okay, well, I see what this one's for, but I have enough for it anyway. I don't know what these do, so I'm just going to leave it for now.
Don't buy them yet.
Great. And, got any ion energy converters for blasters?
You're new around here. Those aren't legal. Only syndicates have hardware like that.
Oh. Okay, right. Waka, I need a black market part for my blaster.
You're gonna have to steal that. Either from the Pikes or Crimson Dawn. If they trust you, they'll let you walk right into their turf. But if they don't...
I gotta keep it quiet. I get it.
I'm fucking over the Pikes, right? I'm obviously fucking over the Pikes.
I think I actually chose to steal it from Crimson Dawn specifically because I could get into their territory easier.
That makes sense.
But also, yeah, if you want to keep fucking over the Pikes, this is a good way to.
It's like it won't. Will it affect my reputation if I don't get what?
If you're if you don't get caught, I don't think it'll affect your reputation. Or if it does, it's such a small amount, it won't make a difference.
Okay. I love the design of this. It's so cool looking. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Like, this feels like an actual place where people live.
Yeah. Oh, Mercall, that's what Nyx is.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think that's the place.
No, it's just the Nyx.
What thing was he selling that was supposed to be selling that Nyx would love? I'm a little confused about that.
You can buy little accessories for Nyx, like stuff for his little hair things. I don't know.
Like, so we were just talking about the design of this place. I like that it feels like a real place. I also like that it's confusing. I don't have a sense of the layout, and that's actually that's a good thing.
I will tell you, I played that game for like 15 hours. I still was rusty on the layout at the end of the game.
And like that,
when I was just doing completionist shit.
That could easily be a bad thing, but I really like it here.
Yeah, it feels like a town that's been burrowed out of the rock.
Anything interesting in the back?
Which is what it is.
Name's Kay Vex.
Kay, oh my god.
Good for you. But I only talk to friends.
That's not a good policy for selling shit. You own a shop. What do you... What? Okay.
This is the faction vendor system.
Oh, I see.
Some vendors only sell to people within that faction. When he says you're not a friend, he means
Waka,
you don't work for the
Pikes.
Pikes.
Where Pikes would keep aftermarket parts?
Oh, yeah. I once did a job for Gorak and saw the inside of their safe house. That was before they fired me. There's a hole in their security. Just look for it.
Oh, I know where I am, I think.
Yeah, and... Okay, I guess I did do this, because if I remember right, the safe house is just the bit that was blocked by those urns before that you tried to break, and that was the whole thing that kicked it off.
I see. The urns.
You might need to mark the opportunity, but yeah. Well, I mean, it's showing up on your radar anyway. That was close.
And that guard too, who I didn't see either.
Yep. Now's a good time to stun shot him.
He's gonna turn around. Yes, Pepper.
Okay.
Mute first. Okay. Oh, this is... oh.
Back out of it, and take him out. Sorry, just you don't want him turning around.
No, you're right, you're right.
Because, yeah, time does not stop when you're doing that.
Figured. Okay.
Okay. Lester.
You know, I'm behind on chat. Wow. Give me 1 second. Bat says, I'm back. Had to help fam with groceries. And Totally Not Cow also bought groceries. We also went grocery shopping today. I don't like grocery shopping very much, but you know, we did it. We got it out of the way. It's good. How do you folks feel about having gotten yours done too? I'm curious. Totally Not Cow Men's Clothing says, I love games with female leads that are done respectfully and well. Yeah, I feel the same way. And like, I mean, even before transition, I was always taking whatever chance I could to play as a woman for some reason. I don't know. I feel like there are more options now than there used to be, even when they're like K-Vess, who's just like, they're trying with her. They're trying with her.
She is a poorly written woman, but not poorly written in a misogynistic way. She's just a hollow character.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Bat says, how do you tag people directly? If I press on a message, it only shows report and block buttons. So if you want to tag someone directly and do this sparingly, you type @ and then their username at the beginning of the message. That's correct, right? Pepper? And so, oh, good. And Totally Not a Cow Men's Clothing says, I'm happy to have food again. I rewarded myself with a yummy treat. That sounds nice. I am looking forward to my dinner after the stream is over. Or maybe I'll eat while the stream is happening. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, I was just doing that, and I, seemed to be fine.
That's fair.
Hey, this will work.
You can't break into the vault yet, by the way. You need to get keys from multiple Pike bosses on the planet, around the planet.
I'm sorry, there's too many things happening at once. Give me a second.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, no, go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, just that vault behind you. You can't get into it until you get keys from multiple Pike leaders on Tashara.
I see. Okay, so I'll come back. And this looks like I can just go bet on the fixed race, because I know Jumpin' Jammer's going to win. All right.
Just do everything you can while you're here. Especially since trying to unlock the vault, I think, will give you the quest.
Oh, I have to actually do it. Okay. 7, 14...
No, you just have 14 there.
Oh, damn, you're right. Okay, well, I know where 22 is, so...
You know where all of them are.
Yeah. 14... 7. Yes! You were right, my bad.
It's okay. I was trying to stop you, and you... Just... oh well.
Oh, well, indeed.
I got a very interesting bubble tea with my dinner. I got a cotton candy bubble tea.
That's
good.
I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't sound appealing. But I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Cotton candy flavored things.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, there's one of the vault key cards.
Wait, where's?
It showed up in your journal that you just got it.
Oh, I thought that was telling me, like, oh, I have to find it.
I think, or maybe, yeah, check your journal. I think you're right. I'm wrong. Yep.
Yeah. It's telling me where I have to go to get them. It's alright, I have leads now.
That's something I like about this. They don't always give you, like, locations. Sometimes you need to figure things out.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a pain, but...
Where are those guards I snuck past?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, no.
I'm okay. It's a very lenient stealth system.
Again, based on the mechanics, it kind of needs to be.
Yeah, true. So I came in through
If they'd
here,
given you a more consistent stealth weapon, you'd be fine.
which I guess is why they didn't do that.
Yep. Well, like, if they'd done that, they could have actually made the stealth mechanics better.
That's true.
Like, less lenient, at least. There's some middle ground, and they didn't really try for it.
Yeah.
I just don't get the point of including a stealth system if it's going to be half-assed.
Yeah,
but...
I think you're right. And I say that as someone who loves stealth, but it's got to be good.
Yeah.
At least it's not like... I remember, like, the heyday of bad stealth games, or of, like, non-stealth games that just had shoehorned stealth in them. Like, the big thing was always like, oh, if you get caught, instant failure. I'm glad it's not that.
Yeah. Not just that. It would, like... They'd play along animation, and...
Yeah, yeah. Just like when I was doing Jedi Outcast a few weeks ago, and they had that stealth section there. That was a bad stealth section.
I don't know if I was there for that part.
Yeah, it's like... It's a section where it's like, oh no, there's like a lot of stormtroopers, and that's a problem now for some reason. I better be stealthy. And if they ever ring the alarm, you get this long, like, 30-second long animation you can't skip of Kyle being caught, and it's bad.
God.
Governor Thornton demands you suspend operations in this sector.
If the governor wants to alter the terms of our deal, he should raise it with Dora.
We have our orders.
Lower your blaster. Bloodshed is bad for business.
That's not our concern.
It's a shame Governor Thornton has forgotten where his money and your money comes from.
You're off the hook. For now.
Damn.
That was... I like that.
Yeah,
That was a good
go
beat.
back in there. I wanted to show something that would just be kind of funny for the stream.
Watch it.
In here?
You see that poster in the middle on your left?
Yeah.
Guy's making a Mr. Beast face.
Oh my god, he is. No. Oh. Even here, they have the algorithm even when they don't have digital computers. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Hi.
This is the guy who I was thinking of earlier when you gave money to the gambling addict.
Mm-hmm.
This is the guy I lent money to.
Oh, I didn't... He's not asking me for money.
He will eventually.
Oh, I see.
Looks here like your scan docs have expired.
What? That's impossible. I just had them renewed.
Not my problem. But, you know, for a few credits, I could look the other way.
Oh, please, I don't have the credits.
Hey, don't you guys have a galaxy to protect or something?
You sure you want to stick your nose into this, kid?
More female stormtroopers.
I would say give credits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want credits? Here, take them.
Your friend's smart. I'll be back if I notice any more errors.
Oh, I don't know how to thank you. Everyone here is terrified of the Empire.
Uh-huh. How about a discount or something?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm Kay Vess, and this is my favorite shop in Toshara. So not how Men's Clothing says, IDKY, but that high was so endearing. Which high? I might I don't know which one you mean.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe the way he said hi? Jonka? The...
Maybe. Anyway, glad I didn't buy anything from him before getting the discount. Oh, that's cheap as fuck. I should probably just do that. Get that ability. Yeah, screw it. How much money do I have? There it is. It's up there.
That is a useful one to have.
It is. Totally not how Men's Clothing says how she said hi there. I must have missed it, but I'll come back later and check that out. Armored undershirt. Yay. I like that they have one specifically for spending credits at merchants, because I don't know about all of you. I know for me, when I play games like this, I have a tendency to spend as little as I possibly can. It's good to have the game absolutely saying, like, no, spend money, it's good, spend it.
Yeah, I remember liking that. Like I said, I like the way the skills work. Like, you need to do specific things to unlock them. It's not just arbitrary skill points.
Yeah, I like it too.
It makes little kind of quests for you as you're playing.
Yeah,
it's so funny. There's like hints of a really fantastic game hidden in here.
There really is. There are some really inspired design choices. I wish we got more of them, but
I want to take the devs who made everything good in this and get them the fuck out of Ubisoft.
Yeah.
I think that's the key.
I agree.
Like, there's another version of this game where they had a really Ubisoft-ified skill tree.
Yeah. And it would have sucked.
Yeah. This is why I was so keen on us playing this game, because it's just like perfect for discussing on stream.
Yeah, when I promoted the stream, I was like, we're gonna dig through, how awful the game is and see if we can find any gold. And that's exactly what the stream ended up being. It's like, it actually is. There's gold here. There genuinely is. It's not the awful game people present it as. It's not good a lot of the time, but it's like, it has its moments. It has its inspiration, Or it's
you haven't
moments.
even gotten to the best character.
Oh, I know. I'm excited for that one. I know that's still several streams away from what you said.
Yeah, you're not going to meet him until you are leaving Tashara.
Oh, great. So I'm looking for that betting shop again.
Betting shop?
That's what they're called.
Betting parlor is what they're usually called.
I've heard both.
I've never heard betting shop.
I was also
Maybe you're right.
I was also playing San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas a while ago, and there's like a mission where you have to rob a betting shop, and they call it a betting shop. So maybe that's why it was in my head.
Yeah, my bad then.
No,
I find it funny. It's like, what are you buying?
You're betting in the shop. What are you buying?
What are you buying?
Thank you.
Oh, I'm thinking of my Moog impression again.
Yeah. Totally not
I'm proud of that.
Yeah. It is good. Bat says, it's weird how the stormtroopers sound more forgettable and samey than the actual clone troopers. But I like seeing more female stormtroopers. Agreed on both counts. It's like, there's something to be said about how, like, Empire and especially fascism just kind of, like, beats you down and makes you, like, just fits you the purpose. And Totally Not How Men's Clothing says, I like seeing strong women. Mentally, intellectually, physically. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm lost.
I have something that
I told you, I was still getting lost here later in the game.
Okay, I know where we are.
There's no mini-map. That's the key thing.
Yeah.
There's no mini-map, so you get somewhere like this and it's just awful. But I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. Okay, okay, this orients me. That's the bar. Was the betting shop out here? I think it was. The betting parlor. Excuse me.
Check your map.
Excuse me. The betting parlor. There it is.
Oh, there it is, yeah. Yeah, the symbol for it is not very intuitive.
No, it's not. That looks like a blaster.
Yep.
It's not a blaster, but it looks like a blaster.
Alright, do you remember which one you got the tip about?
Yes, jumping something. Jumping jammer, that's what it was. So how do I bet more?
Wait, I want to see what the sex symbols are on,
good
on those. Look at that.
That's just like that's just like the Venus and Mars symbols, but like just barely not. That's really funny.
Well, let's see if there's other options. I wanted to see if they had more than... Nope. I don't know enough about horse racing to know for sure if this is true, but I don't think they generally run horses of opposite sexes in the same race.
Yeah.
Because I think that has an adverse effect.
That would make sense. I'm going to bet the 50 on this.
In other words, the horses get distracted.
Yeah.
Kind of sounded like she was speaking German.
For a second, yeah.
Like, the father of demon.
I like that they're still called jockeys.
Yeah. God, I hate hoodies so much. It's such a
I
stupid
know.
genre.
It was very funny hearing Jumping Jammer and then immediately into Hutties.
Yeah, the Shabba do the Jabba. Like, it's a cartoonish, like, view of what a foreign language sounds like.
Yep, yep. Yeah.
Muscle for a job. I charge them double. Because if it's the Huts, you know they come to tricks.
You see them again, you send them over. I want a piece of that.
I couldn't tell who was talking, but it sounded interesting. All right, I'm gonna leave the city for now. I'm ready for wide open shit.
Oh, wait, go back. That wasn't that guy one of Plo Koon's species?
A Keldor? No, that guy's a Weequay.
Yeah, he's a Weequay. It's the mask threw me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, he's you know, he's properly prepared for the pandemic.
It's properly like good on you. Hang on. I wish I could shake his hand. Thank you for still social distance. Well, not really social distancing. Thank you for masking. Still trying to flatten the curve. You could be social distancing more though, if I'm being honest. But yeah.
It was always interesting to me that Hazak was the card game in KOTOR. Like, they didn't make it Sabak. I get why, because they're like, oh well, it's thousands of years in the past. Like,
yeah.
Of course they wouldn't have had Sabak that whole time. Like, most card games we play are actually fairly recent. As in, like, developed within the last 200 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, if you look at what people used to play at the start of the 19th century, it's like Whist. No one plays Whist anymore. I mean, some people do, but like Whist and Bridge, like
people do still play Bridge.
People do still play Bridge, and they still play Rummy, but like way less than they used to.
Oh yeah.
So like it makes sense from a world building perspective, but also Hazak, they just try so hard to get you into it when there's, I don't know, there's nothing interesting about it to me.
Yeah.
I'm a Hazak hater.
There's parts of it I like.
As someone who used to be a Gwent hater and then ended up loving Gwent.
I hate Gwent so much.
I like it. I think it's pretty straightforward. I don't like the standalone game.
I forgot it had a standalone game. God.
Yeah, the standalone game has different mechanics. There's also a really interesting game called The Witcher Thronebreaker that is actually, it's really set more in the universe of the books, in that it like takes place concurrently with some of the books and strictly sticks to those events. Like it's a new story, but it's covering, right? It's, you know.
This is cool, by the way. This game I'm playing, I like this.
Yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, the interesting thing about Thronebreaker is that the entire mechanic is Gwent. You do all the battles and all the stuff that advances the story pretty much is done through Gwent, or just making decisions. And if you're invested in the Witcher series, like if you know what the different countries are, like if you know what Temeria and Redania and Edirn and Ovir are, like Headwind, like you'll totally love it.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's not really probably going to be your thing. But
hey, loser.
Having Gwent as the main mechanic is really interesting, and they also let you skip it after enough tries. Just because, like, they're like, yeah, some of these fights are really gimmicky. Let's not do that.
Yeah, that's fair. And like, okay, first off, thank you for the sweets. Yummy, so tasty. I'm gonna take a sip. 1 sec.
Take a fucking sip, babe.
Second off, we were just talking about like good female protagonists, so it's a good time to talk about, hey, Witcher 4 just got announced with Ciri as the protagonist. That's cool.
Yeah, I had mixed feelings on the trailer. Like, I like what they're setting up, but it's also kind of basic.
Yeah, I haven't actually watched the trailer at all, but Yeah.
It's ooh. She said she hunts monsters, and the monsters are really people.
That's been
Like,
the Witcher thing the whole time.
Yeah, but they do it like it's a big plot beat, and it's like,
Okay.
no. But it's honestly, it's kind of interesting. Like, in some ways, the facial animations looked really, really weird, which is strange because it's a cinematic trailer. It's not a gameplay trailer.
That is weird.
Like, this is all pre-rendered, but this looked like a cinematic from like 2012, 2013. Like, it pretty much looked the same quality as one of the trailers for The Witcher 3.
Oh, excuse me 1 second. Totally not cow men's clothing redeemed thigh slappies. Thank you for the sweets. Yummy, yummy, so tasty. I'm gonna slap my thighs. Thank you for the sweets.
I also slapped my thighs. I'm not sure if that was audible.
I didn't hear it, but I appreciate that you did it. Thank you. Thank you for the redeem. Totally not cow men's clothing. Okay, what's this question mark?
I get why this speeder is so short, and it makes more practical sense, but I don't like how short it is.
And how do I get off of this again?
I don't remember.
There we go, B.
Alright. Every game's got a different system.
Every game's got a different system.
GTA.
Lord knows we can't standardize anything ever.
Found something, Nix?
This is why I fucking hate Nintendo controllers. I don't
Yeah.
even care that they pick their letters first. I'm sorry, everyone just uses the Xbox system these days.
Yeah.
And it's really, really obnoxious to put A where B goes and B where A goes.
Honestly,
and X where Y goes and Y where X goes.
It's weird. I've honestly just gotten used to it, but that doesn't excuse it. Like, I shouldn't have had to get used to that.
Yeah, it's like, I'll get used to it while I'm primarily playing a Nintendo game, and then immediately
Make sure you bring
forget
more
it,
Maka
and
next
have to go
time.
through that whole learning curve again every time. Whereas, like, PlayStation, they dodged it elegantly. I mean, okay, the problem of them having an X button that is a different X is the problem. Also, did you see Cowman's Clothing's redeem?
I was gonna say yes.
Sticky paws.
Totally not cow men's clothing redeems birb. Okay, see you in the birb.
Thanks for the Maka.
Make sure you bring more Maka next time. That wasn't actually meant to be an imitation of him because I can't do that voice, but yeah.
Who's that actor? I don't even know what this is from.
This is from Shin Megami Tensei 4.
Ah.
It's what they say every fucking time you leave the shop.
Okay, I assumed it was a Star Wars thing, because Maka sounds like a Star Wars beverage.
No, Maka is the currency in Shin Megami Tensei.
Okay.
I hope this was worth it.
I'm still right.
Sure.
It sounds like a Star Wars beverage.
It does. It does. New
Thank
collectible.
Ferric, my Maka's spoiled.
I appreciate the dank Ferric. Thank you.
That was to sell it. That was to give you, like, here's what this would sound like in context. You can summon your speeder.
So I can.
Feel like going for a ride?
Mounting by clicking the right stick. I don't like that.
Oh god, I forgot about that. I hate that.
Although, like, what do you call it? Jedi Fallen Order also used right-click the stick to click the right stick to interact with things. I didn't like it there either, but it bothered me less because I like that game a lot more.
Well, yeah, but it's also a game where you don't have to interact with things nearly as much.
That's true. Actually, I was clicking the left stick now that I think about it.
Which is weirdly more natural.
Yeah, it is because it's like movement already. Like I'm already using the left stick. Yeah.
I guess this is life for us now, huh, Nix?
Oh, that. Oh.
On our own.
Okay.
Like, really on our own. It's a death mark. But we can lose it. Just need to make enough to survive.
I mean, I'm not sure if you can lose it if you keep saying what your name is.
Hold us back. Ever. We'll be set for life.
I just love the Marvel dialogue at the beginning of that bit.
Yeah.
Guess this is what our life is now, huh? Love the way the camera clipped under the ground. That's great.
It's so surprising how good Nix is.
Yeah.
Because, like, Nick, by all accounts, should be as annoying as Grogu.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, people loved Grogu at first.
Yeah.
A lot of people still love Grogu.
Hell, I think I did, but yeah, it's the oversaturation.
Yeah.
It's the combination of seeing a Grogu bong and a a massive inflatable Grogu Christmas decoration.
Yeah.
That's really made me go like, man, I hate this little thing now.
Because I was talking before about how people are going to think I'm copying Austin Walker all the time, I'm going to say this was said on his podcast, and I agree. Next time we see Grogu, he better be a fucking teenager already. I'm done with Baby Yoda.
Well, that's the problem. They've already established he's 50 years old, so
Yeah.
he's going to take forever to age.
Yeah.
And yet also he's definitely, like, self-aware enough to know his own name and,
Yeah.
like, be able to psychically communicate, so...
Is this a pet? Do I guys can pet them? Do I
You can pet them.
Come back. Be interactable again. No. I want to pet you. What are you? What are you? There we go. That's a pretty good alien design. I like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you jealous, Nix?
And I like that.
Yeah. Oh, and then
Nick's
you feed one and the
character
rest of them
is so
start going around you. I like this a lot.
Yeah. Again, it feels like certain parts of the game were designed by completely different developers.
Although it's,
like,
it's weird because, like, the whole thing about, like, petting animals is, like, a marketing thing that you have to put in your games now because of, like, that Twitter account. But, I don't know. This feels different from a lot of, like, the generic ones.
yeah. Like, that system where if you feed one, they all start to go around. Like, that feels like it's more to actually make it feel real.
Yeah.
And, like... Oh, Chia's another game where you can pet all the animals and it doesn't feel gimmicky. It feels
True.
like they genuinely wanted to do that.
You can also become all those animals is the thing.
That's true.
Chia's a good game. Everyone should play Chia. I might stream it at some point. Pepper says, Grogu Bong? Also, imagine the outrage if they killed Grogu off. I would gain minuscule respect for Disney if they did it. I would too, but they're never going to do it.
Yeah, they're never going to do it. They would... What they would probably do is kill off Din Djarin.
Yeah.
As character development for Grogu.
I have to...
Are you doing that for the level?
Yes, I am.
Or for the... I mean, the, you know, the skill. Yeah, Pepper, I can send you a picture of the Grogu bong. This was at, like, a local smoke shop. God, it's gonna take me a second to find this.
Should I just kill them? I'm just gonna fucking kill them. Why not? Oh, right, the reason why not is because the shooting is garbage. That's why.
Yeah, I stealthed through this bit. It was slow as fuck. But yeah, the combat in this game is miserable.
I feel like there's no way to avoid fire. You just get hit.
Not.
Yep. Oh, that's bad. How about throw grenades? I forget what the controls are. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
I also forget.
I should not have shot. I should not have shot.
Silly Jodi.
I like that you lock on with grenades. That's cool. Okay, this was a bad idea. This was a really bad idea. They also have, like, the active reload system from, like, Gears of War. That's cool. Bat says, if they have him, meaning Grogu, become a teenager, they better not make him angsty. Make him a sweet boy like Aang, but older, short, and green. I'm trying to think of how I feel about that.
I think he should be the opposite of Yoda.
Meaning
I mean,
what?
the best thing would be if he... First of all, I would love if he's, like, all about, you know, expressing your emotions and not burying them, and he recognizes that the Jedi aren't perfect, and... But
Yeah.
also,
Disney Star Wars is never going to do that ever.
Yeah, but I would love it if he also, like, just talked with normal sentence structure.
Yes. Because, like, we know Yaddle does. Or did.
Do we ever hear Yaddle talk?
Yeah, that was, like, there was that show, the one that's, like, 3 vignettes about Ahsoka and 3 vignettes about Dooku. It was released like a couple years ago, and Yaddle's in that, and she speaks normally.
I never watched it. Oh my god. So Yoda just talks like that!
Yeah.
I will say, I kind of dislike the whole idea that the Tridactyls are like an extra special Force-sensitive species.
Is that is that what Yoda species is called?
Yeah, not in canon, but like that was... It's even when it's been unofficial, that's been what their unofficial name has been, but there's been a couple sources where they're called that. It's just because their hands, I don't know if their hands do, but their fingers, or their feet have 3 toes, so... Tridactyl, 3 fingers.
I don't know what to do about the shield guys.
I'm not getting through.
Okay, I should probably just run.
I think you need the ion blaster for them.
That makes sense. Did I miss like a upgrade bench to do that or something?
I think so.
Okay.
Pick up the pace.
I know that there's an upgrade bench in the ship.
Okay.
But it might not be.
I'm gonna escape and I'm gonna give that a shot. I'm gonna try to get back there.
Well, I thought maybe you were taking apart from there to finish the blaster.
No, that was
Or
to get the
did you
key
just
card.
decide- Oh, you just decided to do that.
Yeah.
Also, I sent you the Grogu Bong picture.
Oh god.
It's on Pepper's Discord.
Should I bring it up on stream?
If you'd like, yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
It's the clowns that really get me.
Let me see if I can hang on. What's a good way for me to do this without putting your entire Discord up on stream, Pepper?
Bat is begging you not to put it up on stream.
Oh, Bat does not want it?
Display capture.
Wait, do you display capture? I'm sorry, Bat. I'll tell you when to look away and when you can look back if you really don't want to see it. I did not say it. Okay, look away. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. That's not good. It's bad. Judith, why? That's bad. Why? All right. The Grogu Bong is going away.
I don't know if I still have the picture of the Rick and Morty Pickle Rick Bong.
No,
where it's specifically Morty is part of the bong and he's smoking Pickle Rick.
No. Yeah, Pepper says you didn't even give a warning after saying you would. That was a mistake on my part. I meant to. I just
jump scare. Grogu Bong jump scare.
Grogu Bong jump scare.
That's a Star Wars character name. Grogu Bong jump star.
Well, it couldn't be any worse than that one Jedi in Clone Wars. I'm gonna die. Who dies?
I was gonna say no. What's worse than that is Savage Opress.
That's pretty bad. Uh-oh.
It's not even spelled differently. His name's just spelled Savage Opress.
Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad.
And also, does it not kind of imply that Maul's name is Maul Oppress?
It does imply that. You're right.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do to him? Well, first I'm gonna maul him. Then I'm gonna oppress him. Yeah.
And also savage him. Don't forget about savage.
And savage him. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Attention! We found our stolen supplies at a pirate camp. An assault team is on its way to recover Imperial property.
Stolen Imperial property, huh?
Northern Dispatcher. A dispatch team is on their way to recover stolen Imperial property.
All I'm thinking of now is Eileen from Bloodborne. A hunter should hunt beasts. Leave the hunting of hunters to me. That wasn't it. That's not her voice at all.
Yeah, you're...
You
I'm
never
sorry,
found her
but
though. You don't know.
No, but I watched the clips.
Okay.
I mean, either way. Does she sound Russian?
No. That's. I was going for like Northern English.
Yeah, you did not succeed. I love you. I support you.
I can't.
That was not a Northern accent.
I can do Eileen sometimes, and other times I really can't. And I never know when I open my mouth which one it's gonna be.
Go loud.
Well, that's Welsh. That's not Northern.
No, yeah, I fucked that up. I need to do my warm-up phrase. Have I told you my warm-up phrase?
You have, yes. You told me twice
Yeah.
when you were here.
I'll do it again. How come it
out
had
the
a
ship, Nix.
thumping great muzzle on the end of it? Would you like to see the Pickle Rick bong?
No.
Morty isn't even smoking him. He's part of the bong, but he just kind of looks sad.
I'm not. No.
Yourself?
Okay, well, I'm gonna send it to you anyway.
It's hard work.
You don't have to put it on stream, but I am sending it to you.
No, you don't have to do that.
You can't escape.
I can. I'm not gonna look.
You ready for those fuel injectors yet?
No, no. Soon. Hold on to him for now.
Hold on to them for now?
Disappear around here.
Why wouldn't he take it? Okay.
There's the workbench.
Modified
I don't
glass.
like Waka.
Jodi, put it on screen.
I don't think it's been sent yet, has it?
I thought I did.
Oh, it has been sent. Okay, fucking fine.
If I send a cringe picture from One More Smoke Shop, you can triangulate my location. No.
Okay, I'm gonna put it up on screen in 3, 2, 1. That's bad.
It's really bad.
Morty looks haunted.
And it wasn't in the window like a month later, so someone bought it.
Or they destroyed it.
Or they destroyed it.
And then they turned him into a bong. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
I just love, like, okay, Pickle Rick Bong. We all know those are a thing. That's established. But why is Morty part of it?
Yeah, that's a good question. Okay, I'm taking it off screen now.
Also,
No
why
more...
is Rick's face blue?
Oh, so the regular blaster module is plasma. That feels like that's not been what they've been called before, but okay.
Do they ever say?
No, but they don't ever really call it plasma. I don't know.
Well, they're blasters. They've got to be blasting something.
Yeah.
They don't call them blaster particles.
Yeah.
And based on what we've seen them do, like, yeah, it actually kind of makes sense. Like,
yeah,
if Kylo Ren can freeze it in midair, then yeah, it probably is plasma and not a laser. Not that physics matter much in this, but... We've already seen space whales.
Haven't done that in a while.
And I liked them.
Dunka, my blaster's good to go.
I did too.
You gonna give me that job now?
Yeah, Philo mentioned you'd stop by. I'll send you the location of the stash. Get inside and take what's in there.
All right, I can do that.
Good.
Oh, by the way, warning, the hut job that you got is really a pain in the ass. It's slow.
Good to
it's like a long-ass... You don't have to do it as stealth, but also you'll die if you don't do it as stealth.
Okay.
And it's a really fucking long one.
Pepper, it's like one of these guys. It's one of these guys from A New Hope. It's one of these fuckers.
I used to have a Lego one when I had the Lego Jawa Sandcrawler. Lego Jawa Sandcrawler.
It showing up in New Hope was like the only time it would ever show up.
Yeah, me too. Like, it's so fucking stupid. I love it.
It's the laundry droid.
The laundry droid. You're so right.
I love it. Yeah.
It's a good stupid design. We need more good stupid designs.
I wish I still had the sketches of that really stupid droid I designed when I was in middle school. When I designed my own Lego set, I also designed a droid to go with it, and then I started writing all this, like, extended universe lore about that droid, and it's like... And then writing fanfic, and, like, well, not really proper fanfic, I was in middle school, but, like... You know, like, it was gonna, like, become self-replicating and do a Horizon Zero Dawn.
One of these guys, too. These were also in that same scene.
The devs of this game are just, like, so good. They're some of the only people who should be allowed to do Star Wars media.
And it's funny, because, like, if I hadn't watched A New Hope a couple weeks ago, I never would have remembered either of these droid designs, but, like, they're so good.
I really recognized the first one, but again, I got a Lego set with it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Until my mom threw it out. It's a very collectible Lego set too. Anyway, sorry, shouldn't be airing that on stream.
That's okay.
I like that every planet has different animals. Like, they don't just go like, hey, you like rankers? Here's a ranker. Here's another ranker. There's rankers everywhere. Like, they're always different.
I feel like
similar.
To a degree, Jedi Fallen Order kind of fell afoul of that. Because it was like, every planet had its own fauna, but then you go to like, when you get captured by the bounty hunters in that one part, it's like, oh, they have a bunch of creatures that are caged, and it's all the creatures we've met so far, and the ones that we're going to meet in the future, and that's it.
Yeah. This game actually has a similar segment, and I can't remember what creatures are in it. But also... Oh! I forgot one of the best things about this game, having a section on Tatooine.
What?
I don't think you ever have to fight sand people, but you work with them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I need more of that.
Yeah. I like it a lot. And so, like, you see banthas up close, and you see those, what are they called? Dewbacks up close. It's good.
So, this one, the Varric quest, that was the one you were talking about. That was like a hut quest, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a pain in the ass. It's this big fort, and you gotta sneak in, and there's like so many layers of security, and it doesn't have a lot of stuff to hide behind, because they put the fort in the middle of a big open field, and you're just supposed to sneak up to it, and it's... Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like it very much, but... Also, you might. It's just... It would probably take up the entire rest of the stream, although this will as well.
Yeah, let's not do that right now, I think.
Yeah, I think either of these would do that right now.
Okay.
Let's drive.
I forgot about that bit that requires a fusion cutter. You don't get one of those for a while.
I have to fly. I have to go through the hoop. Of course I do. There we go.
Styling on us.
Styling on you.
No, I'm being styled on.
Get styled on, bitch.
No. Guys. Wow, this landscape's pretty.
It is. I like this whole world design a lot.
This is the location Dunk has
Like,
sent me.
does Toshara feel distinct? No. It reminds me, like, completely of that main hub planet from Jedi, Star Wars Jedi, what's it fucking called? The sequel to Fallen Order.
Jedi Survivor?
Survivor.
It is very similar to
wanting
that,
to say
you're right.
Outcast.
Because that's the other one I'm playing.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah, you've already gotten to Survivor?
I played a little bit of it.
Okay.
Like on my own time, not in the stream.
But yeah, very similar looking planets in my opinion, but like this has its own distinct flourishes.
Yeah. Okay. For Jabba's eyes only. Exalted One, I have managed to make inroads on Toshara. This will be the first of many credit deliveries you can expect from this operation. Let me also take a moment to thank you again for sparing my life, unlike those of the other Hut enforcers. I do not take this opportunity lightly, and will repay it as much as I can. Yours loyally, Varric.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I guess I'll just take these then.
It is very funny the way that, like, crime lords, both historically and, you know, in real life and in this series, are very obsessed with titles of respect as a way of, like, buying status and respect. Yeah. Like the title of Dawn, right? Like,
yeah.
That's nobility. Like, they're doing a thing where they... Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's interesting.
So we're
and,
going...
like, Jabba very much does that.
Yeah, absolutely.
God, I wish you'd been watching The Penguin, because Jabba doing the Bunta Eve classic is just straight up a thing that Penguin describes a gangster in the neighborhood he grew up in, Rex Calabrese, doing. Like, when Rex Calabrese died, they held a street fair for him.
I don't think I want to bother fighting this creature right now, but it is aggroing.
I don't even
on me.
remember that creature. Like, I didn't even remember there were hostile creatures on this planet.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is the problem with siding against the pikes early on. It's always a safer bet to just drive through.
Yeah, okay. Well, this was my objective. But I guess I'm gonna not do that right now.
Your objective is actually further up that hill.
Oh,
I did the
see.
same thing.
I see. You know what's interesting? For as much as I talk about, like, oh, this game has cool stuff to it, I'm also kind of bored, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's mainly the early section. The early section is really boring. They drag out Tashara way too long. It's the terrace problem.
Yep. That's a good comparison.
Yeah, I called it the terrace problem and not the Paragus problem, to be nice to you, but also because terrace is actually a lot longer.
Yeah. And Paragus, well, Paragus and Telos, if you consider them like one big prologue, like, that's pretty long.
Yeah, which is arguably true, but I actually don't mind Telos. I kind of like most of Telos.
It's got more of what makes Knights of the Republic 2 good going on in it.
Yeah.
Than Paragus does.
Oh wait, right. Your objective wasn't. Yeah, it was the key card, right? That's what you were trying to get.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I was wrong.
Gotta keep quiet, Nix.
Also, I'm a longtime Paragus semi-defender. I think it was meant to be kind of survival horror, and they just didn't give the environmental design the room to make that work. But it could have been good,
Well,
especially yeah.
KOTOR's mechanics never would have worked with survival horror.
Yeah, but I mean that's the tone they were going for, you know.
I mean, like parts of Melikor 5 kind of get that when you're just like completely helpless.
Oh fuck.
You could have just punched them, and it would have made less noise.
Oh, well,
that's something you gotta learn. You can take most people out in 2 or 3 punches, and it's way quieter.
Nix, attack! Do it, Nix!
I can kill you myself.
Nice one, Nix.
This, I was able to make this one work a lot better. I think sometimes it just really depends on how you get into combat.
Yeah, but I also just hate that you're stuck with the blaster for the whole game.
Yeah.
They really are just like, fuck you. You're using this shitty little blaster forever. Not even gonna get a better blaster.
That sucks.
I mean, you can upgrade it, but it's like, it doesn't have the same charm as Alex's gun, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not a... Oh, Jesus! Fuck!
Well, you okay?
Yeah, there was a roach on my...
Oh.
Fuck, there was a roach on my leg.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Fuck.
Oof. God, that... Oof.
Yeah, sorry, I screamed, huh?
Yeah, that's okay. I'm just worried about you is all.
I'm fine, just... God, this fucking apartment. It's a good reminder I need to put down the roach traps tonight.
Yeah. Alright, where else can I go? What else can I do? Did not mean to do that. What else can I do? Let's see. I could try that vault again. The one that I really fucked up. Or the vault
Wait,
key
is
card,
that a
rather.
roach or a stink bug? This is gonna matter a lot because Gideon wants to eat it.
Oh, yeah, don't let that happen.
Sorry, what did you,
Sorry?
What were you saying before?
I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it's just like, that combat was a lot easier because I was able to go about it in a different way. Just kind of doing more of a divide and conquer kind of thing instead of just like full frontal assault.
I mean, in general, the combat in this game is decent when they give you some cover.
Yeah.
But they're not great about doing that consistently.
Yeah. The cover is definitely something I was thinking about when I was in that encounter.
That's not where you're... I guess they don't tell you this. You're supposed to go up to the ledge above this first so that you can talk to someone who will give you, like, information.
Okay.
Behind you.
Behind me, okay.
See, yeah, up there. You gotta take another path. You can't get up there from here. You gotta go around on the bike back to where you were.
I couldn't just do this?
You could. It would really suck. I'm not even sure it'll let you. You might be missing a mission trigger if you try and do it this way.
Well, this is how I came about it, so...
Okay. You're gonna be stubborn like that.
Well, I want to see what happens.
You don't want to talk to a Celestin?
Not in particular? I don't know.
Wow. I like... Oh, I guess it is the Celestin you talk to who tells you this. But there's the thing about how, like, these animals are... I forget what they're called, but they're, like, raising them for their hides and selling it as Gundark hides because those are more valuable.
Ah. That's funny.
Which is... Yeah, I like that.
Like that K-Vest chick. I think that might be one of their enemies.
I do love that, like, anyone who's not super familiar with Star Wars, who's watching this, just everything we say must sound like gibberish.
Oh, must.
Like,
They must.
Yes. They're selling it as Gundark leather.
That's one reason I don't tend to go out of my way to let Manal know about these streams, because, like, she watched some of our Fallen Order series, and she was just like, this is incomprehensible to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is part of the whole Huddies problem, is Star Wars naming conventions don't sound real.
Yeah.
You can make a constructed language and still have proper nouns sound real, and because the trick is having them sound like they come from the same phonetic system. Like, a language needs to sound like it has rules, it has bounds, it has sounds it tends to make. And
whereas Huddies just sounds like random syllables. Not
just random syllables, it's all the same syllable. Like, they've got a lot of oohs and a lot of ahs and a lot of ch, j, and b. So, like, Chugunga no baba huda. Like, that sounds like credible Hutties, and I just made that up.
Yeah.
That's not good. That shouldn't be possible.
Yeah.
It's like, if I tried to make up Valyrian, I would probably suck at it, and I actually know some Valyrian, which is the most embarrassing thing I could have said on stream. Great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've said worse, probably. Don't worry.
I know the grammatical gender endings in Valyrian. I'm one of the few people who can properly pronounce this one Daenerys line everyone loves to quote, and they all quote it wrong.
Okay, then.
I've done lots of jobs all over. Best one was on Tatooine. That's where the money's at.
That's where the money's at? Okay.
Yeah, Tatooine, where the Pikes have literally no presence in this game.
Yeah, well, I mean, we know from Book of Boba Fett they're gonna have a presence at some point.
Yeah, so in between... So during episode 6 and just then, they quickly swoop in after Jabba dies and then immediately get kicked out.
See, what I just did was satisfying. There's moments of this game that are like that.
Yeah. That is something I'll give the whole, like, only the pistol, like, combat system credit for, is, like, you feel scrappy.
Yeah. I don't know why all the blasters just run out of ammo immediately. All the other blasters, I mean, so you have to use this one, but whatever.
Yeah, they can't even do the half-hearted Mass Effect explanation.
Yeah. What was the explanation?
Heat clips.
Oh,
because
yeah,
first
God.
it started as heat, and then they switched it to, yeah, you need...
Like,
which actually makes less sense.
It makes, yeah, it does. It makes so much less sense. It's a worse strategic move. Why would you... Why?
Not just that it's a worse strategic move, but it's like, okay, so the whole issue is, right, you need the heat clips as heat sinks, right?
Yeah.
It cools down the weapons. But if you're out of heat sinks, that shouldn't stop the weapon from firing.
Yeah. It should go back to Mass Effect 1 rules. Yeah. Like, and apparently it did do that in playtesting, but players found it confusing.
Fucking players.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Hire me to play test.
Anyway,
I mean,
I feel
not
like
for any current BioWare games, but
I feel like there's two big things about thermal clips that bother me. One is like Shepard wakes up in Mass Effect 2 and already knows about them. That should have been the moment where they're like, "Oh, yeah, that's a new thing that happened while you were gone. Don't worry about it. Like, you're gonna have to learn how to use these."
well, maybe it happened in the like month before.
Yeah, like that. No, why though? And then like the other thing is just like
because Cerberus.
The other thing for me is just like, if they just changed it from a gameplay perspective and didn't comment on it, I would have been fine with that. Because like it does make the combat a little more engaging. I get why they did it. It's just you don't trying to make it make sense from a lore perspective is stupid because it doesn't make sense from a lore perspective. It's strictly worse. People would not choose to adopt it.
Yep.
Hi, Pepper. Ah, Pepper gave me a kissy. Get kissied, idiot, and I'm the idiot.
No, you're not an idiot.
I'm the idiot.
No. Yeah, you might want to use Nyx's, like, spotting enemies sense.
Oh, right.
Or I guess it doesn't spot enemies, just items. You know you can mark enemies, though, right? Oh,
no,
yeah,
I didn't. I can?
Yeah, with your binoculars.
How do I use my binoculars?
Left on the D-pad for the satchel. Yep.
That would have been good to know. I'm sure they told me. I just didn't remember.
No, they were going to tell you if you went up that cliff before, like I told you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Got some trouble ahead.
Well, I'm in an open world. I should be able to explore and not have that hinder my experience.
That is true. However, I was trying to help you before.
I know. But the game wasn't, is the thing. The game didn't give me any signposting about that, so I'm not doing it. I mean, I'm gonna do it at some point, but like, I'm not.
Imagine if you tried to play a game from like the mid '80s like that, where. Imagine if you tried to play Metal Gear 1 like that.
No, yeah. Well, I'd rather not imagine that, actually.
What, you don't want to figure out the owl puzzle on your own?
Oh, no. How about the chocolate and the poisonous Zanzibar hamsters? No, I'm sorry, that might be Metal Gear 2. That's Metal Gear 2.
Okay, I was also going to be like, I've never actually played either of those games. I just know the owl puzzle because it's so infamous.
Yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know, in Metal Gear 1, you get guards to like change their posts by hatching an owl that goes hoot hoot. And they go, it must be nighttime.
Yep. Which is so fucking funny.
It is.
Like, first of all, I don't think there's any signposting that the eggs are owl eggs. They're just eggs. And two, it's still light outside. Like, this is not indoors. This is outdoors. And these guards are abandoning their posts because they heard an owl. Like...
Oh shit. Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I guess we should have brought them more maca. Oh, there's the alarm.
I can't right now, Pepper.
I'll read the chat. Oh my god, there was a lot. Actually, no, there isn't. Pepper said, the video recommended to me under the stream is called Luke Skywalker Saves Star Wars, The Mandalorian Scene.
No! No!
Jodi just argued against Fallout New Vegas.
How did I argue against Fallout New Vegas?
Stuff that you shouldn't do anything the game like expects you to learn on your own.
No, I'm not saying you should never do it. I'm saying I'm in an open world, and I wouldn't have known that if you weren't playing it with me, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm
No, like, Fallout New Vegas does give you
Remain.
signposting. You just ignored all of it, Pepper.
You'd have to be one real rough, tough, mean son of a bitch to get through there, and I don't think that's you.
Yeah.
Is it though?
No, Pepper didn't try to go through Quarry Junction, I don't think.
Okay.
Pepper just, like, tried to go up through Prim and missed all the opportunities to, like, scavenge for ammo and just, like, died a lot, I think, if I remember right from what I saw. From her stream from before we were dating.
I was just on a road where I kept getting killed over and over again by the same guys.
Yeah. By, like, the Rattlers. Not the Rattlers, that's the wrong game. By,
yeah,
like...
I was gonna say, that's The Last of Us 2.
No, what were they called? Like those, the Jackals, I think? Like the ones, like, on the highway between Prim and, Mojave Outpost.
I don't fucking remember. I know who you're talking about, but...
I think they're the Jackals.
Maybe, I don't know.
I forget. Is this worth doing right now? I don't know.
I'm not gonna give credit to the person who I got this observation from for reasons that you know. It's just a certain YouTuber who I don't like to mention anymore.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
But the Rattlers are just libertarians.
Yeah.
Hence the rattlesnake. No steppy.
Looks like the Pikes.
Look, what do you mean looks like the Pikes?
Hey, listen, you're making some real racially charged assumptions here. That just because you see someone who is a Pike means they're a Pike.
No, we have known this is Pike territory for this entire thing. We've known this is Pike territory.
Just because there's a lot of Pikes here.
No, there hasn't been a lot of Pikes here, and we still knew.
Territory.
Like, this is the first... This is the first member of the Pike species we've seen here, but we still knew this was Pike's territory.
Maybe Kay's making some assumptions about it being Pike territory just because she's seen a lot of Pike.
I don't think that's what's happening.
I don't know. It is funny, though. It's just like, yeah, every single Pike we ever see in the series is a member of the Pike Syndicate. There are no Pikes unaffiliated with the Pike Syndicate. Like, with Huts, it's like, okay, well, they're... Actually, oh god, that's worse with Huts. I'm like, Huts, there's just a few Huts who run crime in the galaxy.
Yes.
Just
the concept of crime. That's them.
Well, I think what's really bad is as soon as you start thinking about it is, there's one species, the Huts, and they run all this behind the scenes, nefariously. I mean, not really behind the scenes, they're very public, so... You are stealthing this way better than I ever did. Mainly because I didn't figure out you could go around the left side like you did.
It's not the most clearly signposted thing I've ever seen.
No, it's not.
But in that instance, it doesn't bother me, because that feels like being rewarded for being observant. Not like, just not being told that you can mark, which feels like it would have been helpful earlier, too.
You ever think about how fucked up it is that Moncala is called Moncala?
Yep. When it is an apartheid state between the Moncala and the
Sunshot.
Quarren.
Or not.
Wait, what'd you say? Sorry?
No, I was gonna say you should use the Sunshot, but that was before you got this close.
Please, I don't need no fucking stun shot.
Well, it wouldn't hurt you right there.
I don't need no fucking stun shot when I can reliably get behind them. Or credibly. Like, when I credibly believe I can get behind them.
I thought he was scratching his ass for a sec. Wait, look at the sky.
That's
God. Yeah, because Toshara's a moon.
Yeah, Jirandol.
Or I was gonna say orbiting a gas giant.
Yeah. That's Girandol up there.
So is Partisan one of the other moons of it?
Sure.
And Tashara is just on Tashara. And yes, I know I'm already doing a layer of obfuscation there because Palisade is not Partisan. Oh, that's such a good pattern.
That was satisfying. I like that one. It took me a second longer to learn it, though.
It's very satisfying to me. It's like the polar opposite of the square hole video.
What's the thing that we used? Where's the data spike go? That's right, the square hole.
No.
Oh, I was assuming this is how you... Okay.
Nope.
This was not worth anything, I guess, for me to do.
You will be able to go back down there, I think, but you need to unlock something upstairs.
I see, I see.
They just don't signpost that well.
I was assuming this led back outside, does it not? Because we'll find out. Okay.
Nope. It's into here. Which is where you're supposed to go.
Makes sense.
These boots are killing me.
Vault keycard.
This is good.
Oh, yeah, okay. This is the issue. You were able to get the vault key card. This was also where you're supposed to do that hut mission, and you can't because you never talked to that woman. Because you had the vault card highlighted instead of the mission where you would have naturally found it anyway.
Oh, I see. That's annoying. Oh, well.
Well, this is partially you creating your own objectives and then, like, missing the story because of it, but also
like, I'm used to a lot of games, like, accounting for that and being okay with it. I don't know.
Yeah, but also, like, it makes sense that you probably should talk to someone before you do all of this. Like, you would want to scope out the station instead of just walking in blind. Like,
you say walking in blind, but I snuck through. I snuck through the whole thing.
Yeah, and then couldn't get into the last room because you had no info.
In another game, it would have just been, like, a different line of dialogue once I got to this point. I don't know.
I think, to some degree, you're making excuses.
No, I think it's reasonable to just be like, I'm going to take out that enemy base. I don't think I'm being unreasonable about this.
Alright.
Invisible walls, not where I expect them. Okay.
Someone in the background
no,
goes...
shit. Wrong buttons.
Whoa. Me. Huh?
I pressed the wrong buttons and I made Kay whistle. Thank God it didn't actually, like, alert them.
That guy can see you. The guy behind you can see you.
Thank you. You're right, I can't be here. That's why I'm not here.
Hi, Gideon.
Pike's up ahead.
He's shouting, "You can't be here," but he can't see me. I think that's pretty funny. That guy woke up again. I'm gonna have to redo everything I just did, but that's okay. I know the route now. It's not gonna be that bad.
Yeah, although the stream's running a little... Well, I mean, 3 hours.
Yeah. We can pack it up after this if you want.
Yeah. This is why... This was specifically the base that I said, you probably shouldn't do that this stream. It'll take you a while.
I did not realize that when I came here.
Yeah, by the time you were here, I assumed this was what you were doing, because I got Gorak's vault card naturally in the process of doing this.
I see.
Because when I saw it signposted after this mission, I was like, oh, neat, they're in the same spot.
That makes sense.
Honestly, yeah, I was about to say you could take her out ahead of time.
Yeah, that's what I did the first time, but she woke up, I guess. And it didn't seem to mind the fact that she had to wake up.
You never know. Shit happens. Sometimes you pass out on the job with a weird shock.
Yeah. Should I know what Obadiah is? Is that going to be in the game later?
No.
Okay. I don't think I know
I mean,
what that is.
you
off the
know,
top of my head.
Obadiah is the Pike home planet.
Right.
Remember, it's where, fuck, what's his name? That one Jedi who commissioned the clone army.
Oh, right. Oh,
Because
fuck.
there's a whole arc about going there.
Right,
and, like,
you're right.
And then Ahsoka ends up on Obadiah in season 7 with those two annoying sisters and
Yeah. Who I was called racist once for not liking as characters. I didn't think they were well written.
Yeah, I don't think they're well written either. I mean, specifically the older sister. The older sister is just like terrible.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing motivating about her as an interesting character. What? No. I'm sorry, you can't leave the apartment.
Oh, he wants to leave?
Yeah, he's sitting at the door yelling.
Oh, that's so griddle. That's so griddle coded.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Half the time when he's doing that, it's him saying he wants to play, so he's like yelling to everyone outside, "Hello? I'm a poor abandoned baby. No one plays with me. I'm neglected.
He's so griddle.
I'm neglected because I don't receive playtime immediately once I think I want it. Like, before I even say anything."
So I have to, like, circle around?
You need the speeder.
Yeah,
if I remember right.
This is a truly minor gripe, like, this doesn't matter. But I wish when you called the speeder to you, if you met it part way, you could just get onto it.
Yep. Agreed.
Oh, up here, okay. I feel like overall this stream we've been much more positive on this game than we were on the first one.
Yeah, that's because the first mission kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for trouble.
That and also you were like taking as much time as possible, which really dragged this whole like locked in place thing out more.
That's
like I understand why you've been doing all of this, and I'm not criticizing you for it because like you know you're streaming, it's part of what you do, and like it's how you want to experience the game. But it's way more worthwhile doing that once the game is not locking you into an area, because that way you can get to the open world sections sooner.
I'm a little confused. It looks like I should be able to go in there, but it looks like I can't.
Yeah, and there's a sign pointing up.
Oh, wait, there's a... Oh, okay.
I love how they gave you a little signpost pointing up.
Yeah,
I mean,
a literal
that was-
signpost this time.
That was bad level design on their part. I don't think they telegraphed it very clearly, but also it's a little funny.
It is funny. That's like they put a little signpost there because people got stuck there. Like absolutely.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to blow it up with a grenade or something?
You need the last kind of blaster for that.
Okay.
The power blaster.
Oh, spoilers.
Okay.
Okay, Varric's contact. He's going to give me all the information I didn't have. Are you happy now? Are you happy now?
Very. You could have saved yourself a lot of trouble.
I could have.
Hey, Varric sent me?
Name's Monda. You're new.
I'm Kay. This is Nyx.
Stop giving your real
Alright,
name.
Kay, Nyx. Here's the job. Get inside, grab the client list, then plant the bomb on the generator. That should open the pens and ruin this entire operation.
Right. And the bomb?
Over there. It's your standard time-fused beradium charge.
Oh, sure, yeah. Beradium.
Okay. Oh, she has no savvy at all.
No, she's just so badly written. Like, Yeah, Baradium. I use that all the time. It's such an annoying line. Like,
it really is. And it's like, you've been doing this for your entire life. I feel like you would have heard of it. Or if you hadn't heard of it, you would know better to like not say you hadn't heard of it.
That's the thing. Kay, despite being like, oh wow, you know, she was raised on the street basically. It's like she has no actual instinct. She's just so incompetent.
Yeah.
Her one skill is somehow befriending people.
Because, like, Ryder Fiat, basically.
Yeah. Or everyone looks at her and they're like, God, she's pathetic. I don't want her to die.
What's the deal with these animals anyway, Manda?
Rabumas. They stink, but with the right treatment, their hides can pass for gun dog leather.
What's gonna happen to them?
We're setting them free.
What do you think is gonna happen to them? I interpreted that question first about, like, oh, what happens when they take their pelts? And it's like, what the fuck do you think happens? But I guess she meant what's gonna happen now, which is like, yeah, you're setting them free. I don't know why you have to be told that. I like that you can just pet in the middle of a sneak. Middle of a sneaky.
Yeah. They have to let you pet the animals.
At all times, even when you're sneaking.
Yeah. I'm hardly sneaking. I'm having trouble sneaking.
Oh, fuck. Wrong buttons. Whatever. That's okay. Good thing they didn't notice that.
Yeah.
I was going to try to do the same thing I did the first time, but maybe I don't even need to do it. Huh. That's an Empire Strikes Back joke.
It's a fun little line.
I like that. I like that. Sometimes those little like references can be annoying. I liked that one.
Yeah, especially since like no one ever fucking talks about those things ever again. So
Yeah.
it's like it is nice having someone else acknowledge they exist and having them be this like semi-mythical thing.
I wish her sneaking speed was a little faster, just a little bit.
One thing, okay, I have mixed thoughts on this, but randomly I started thinking semi-mythical creatures in Star Wars, and I started thinking about crate dragons.
Yeah.
And that made me go, I'm not sure how I feel about the Mandalorian redesign of crate dragons.
The way they go underground?
Well, just their whole shape. Like, they look so different from how they used to. Like, they used to just look like dragons, and now they don't. They look like a big worm.
I don't remember what they looked like in The Mandalorian, to be honest.
In The Mandalorian, it looks like a big worm thing. Like,
I see.
Have you played the God of War reboot?
No. I have, but I didn't get that far.
They look like Jormungandr.
I see.
The world serpent.
Yeah. I thought the world serpent was Nidhogg.
No, Nidhogg. So okay, Nidhogg is the dragon that gnaws at the base of Yggdrasil.
Right.
Jormungandr, or Midgard's Ormar, which literally means Midgard serpent, which is what he's usually called. He doesn't have a proper name. Jormungandr is also an epithet. The serpent that wraps around the world. There's an interesting quirk of Old Norse where the word for serpent and worm is the same.
Oh, interesting.
Orm. So you've got there's a really interesting historical figure named Sigurd Snake in the Eye.
That's a great fucking name.
Yeah, king of Denmark. Son of the famous Ragnar Lothbrok, who was this really famous Viking adventurer, and all of his other sons did really notable things as well, like Halfdan Hvitserk, Halfdan Whiteshirt, conquered the north of England. Ubba and let's see, and I think Bjorn Ironside conquered a fair chunk of England. Ivar the Boneless conquered Dublin. I love Ivar the Boneless is such a great name.
Yeah.
It's not clear how he got that name. Some people
talent's
think it was
wasted on the huts.
an erection joke.
What is this? It's an offer. Crimson Dawn wants to know who's doing business with the Pikes. Give me that list and we both profit.
What about Barrick?
It's easy to lie to hot thugs. Just don't back down.
What if I say no?
Now that you know who I work for, I can't let you walk out of here.
I double-crossed the huts.
Yeah.
Up to you, though.
Yeah. I was trying to press it. I forgot you had to
Hey,
hold it.
Monda. You got a deal.
It feels like the thing that someone in Kay's position would do.
While I transfer the data.
Yep.
Working with
Also,
Dawn is very
what?
profitable.
Apparently, Monda can get up here just fine. Why did she need Kay?
Maybe it was a test?
But why?
I don't know. I love all the Raboomba hides in here.
Yeah, that's real good.
Come on, Nix. Let's deal with that generator.
What was I saying before?
We were talking about Norse mythology.
So none of this is mythology. Like,
Oh, right.
Some of
Sorry,
these
you were talking about history.
figures are like, well, okay, no, yeah, I guess some of it was mythology because the Midgard serpent, right? Yeah, so Sigurd's snake in the eye. The only explanation for that is mythical, which is that as his mother was mythologically the daughter of Siegfried.
Okay.
Um,
This looks right, I think.
And so, she, as proof to her husband Ragnar that she was who she said she was, she said her next child would be born with a snake in his eye. And it's like, sometimes it's like the snake is his pupil, like a Full Metal Alchemist sort of thing. Sometimes it's like there's a snake around his pupil. It's weird, but right, yeah, the Nidhogg and the World Serpent are two different things.
Gotcha.
But it is funny how much snakes show up in Norse mythology for a country that doesn't have a lot of snakes. Like, it's a region of the world without many snakes. Definitely not many venomous ones. This goes to show you how much their mythology was to some extent influenced by their contact with the Mediterranean world, the Byzantines, the Islamic world, like...
I was assuming we'd be getting a little farther before that blew up.
Yeah, poor little Nick scrambling his little feet.
Yeah. Move with a little more urgency, please, Kay. You're still in the base. I guess she's not. Okay.
Those Rabuma have the right idea. Come on.
I feel like she said that before we saw the Rabuma do anything.
Yeah, do you want me to give you a hint about a good way to leave?
Sure.
That platform out back where you knock that guy out, that's got way down.
Okay.
Look
To your
innocent,
right.
Nix.
Yeah, I
You
know.
gotta go lie to the huts.
Okay.
Ooh. Here we go,
Shit.
Nix.
The other thing about the stun thing is, like, it's interesting that the only mechanical reason to use it is for stealth.
Yeah.
Like, there is no mechanical consequence to non-violence.
Yeah.
Or rather, non-lethality. It's just
Barrick, job's
quieter,
done.
which is kind of the opposite of how it usually
I knew
works.
you'd deliver. Meet me at Daruda Diner in Janta's Hope.
Yeah, so you got caught. So...
Yeah.
Ready to go?
The Pikes already hate me. Who cares?
They will hate you more.
I thought it was already, like, maxed out, like, negatively.
No, I think it can get worse.
Okay.
But also, more importantly, if you want to, like, stop... At some point, you might want to regain reputation with them.
Which at a certain point, after I fucked them over enough, it's funny that could even work.
Yeah.
What does she mean again? Of course they're gonna shoot at her. Well,
I do again love imagining Gorak being like, shit, fuck.
Yeah.
I really shouldn't have like fucked with her like that. I should have either just killed her or like actually gotten her on my side.
In his defense, she's incompetent, and he knew that.
Yeah, this is like this game's worst ludonarrative dissonance is you as the player have to be competent, but everything Kay does out of your control is deeply incompetent.
Yeah.
I never once engaged with the racing mechanic.
Yeah,
in this
me
game.
neither. I don't like races. Pepper likes races. I don't.
I don't either.
Alright, so I'm gonna turn this in and then we'll call the stream.
Alright. Are you telling me you don't like swoop bike races?
Need something?
I mean, I like them as a way of getting, like, as much money as possible. That was good.
I thought you were gonna say getting Bastila out of a cage.
Well, yeah. I suppose.
Amazing.
That was such a dumb plot.
Yeah. It wasn't great. I feel like a lot of the Knights of the Old Republic nostalgia is just nostalgia, honestly. A lot of it doesn't hold up if you go back. But also a lot of it does. I don't know.
A lot of KOTOR 1 holds up. I mean, I can say this as someone who didn't play the game until like 2020.
Okay.
Like, a lot of the game does hold up. Terrace sucks as much as everyone says it does. Honestly, possibly more than people say it does.
Governor Thornton doesn't care about us.
But the rest of the game, honestly, still
They're
good.
bleeding us dry. They call it taxes.
The end of the game is where it gets bad. The entire last sequence sucks, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They think they can push us around? Well, we can push back.
Okay.
Ignore me all you want. It won't make the Empire go away.
I love that he's like there's resistance against the Empire, but he's a farmer who's concerned about taxes.
Yeah, it's pretty funny actually.
If he was a European farmer, I would be assuming based on that the Empire's in the right.
Yeah.
Love how you weren't even
Dunka,
coming in here to
hey,
talk to her.
Here's what I got. Some sort of tracking transponder. Bunch of credits, too.
Keep them. Wasn't after those anyway. Huts didn't want to pay tribute. So now, instead of their little cash, this transponder will lead them straight to me.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Don't worry. I'm good to those I can trust.
He sounds like Patty and Selma.
I'm gonna give you a tip.
Like, not just
tip?
how gravelly
Like,
her voice is, but
more
like
money?
the cadence.
No, something better. I got some friends who could help you out. Get you a better slicing kit. Rig that speeder of yours. You'll have to track him down yourself, but that should be enough to get you started.
Thanks. I mean, information is more valuable than credits, right?
You know, you can keep those little revelations to yourself. Talk soon, kid.
I love that.
Okay, just talk less. Say fewer things.
Hey, you think you're clever and you're not.
Yeah.
You should check the fuses on your bombs.
It worked, didn't it? Do you have the list of buyers?
What list?
The Huts
All I found
arguably
was
double-crossed her
Rabumadan,
first.
And pikes
Yeah.
that stunk like Rabumadan.
I think you're lying to me.
Check the station yourself. You might want to wait until they put the fires out.
I like you, Kay, but half the job gets half the credits.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Cheap Hut. Like, sorry, but you did actually do half the job.
Yeah, you actually fucked him over.
And granted, it was mutual.
Yeah.
But
I'm looking for someone who can rig my speeder.
Trouble with the winds, huh?
Is it that obvious?
Sela Rovak is the best bike modder on this side of the Hydian, but she's not keen on strangers.
That's okay. Neither am I.
She hasn't been around lately. Maybe her friends
I
in
like
Katua
the
know where she
way
is.
the Aqualish voices sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
Just outside Mirogana. It's a wind fishing settlement.
right. Wind fishing, obviously.
Shut up, Kay.
Yeah, just she would be so God, I'm gonna sound misogynistic for saying this, but she would be a much better character if she just shut up more.
Yeah. Or if she would just be
never
like,
knows when to shut up.
or if she would be more direct sometimes. Like, oh, where's that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why she feels she has to pretend she knows where that is. Because, especially if she's going to pretend it in a way where it's obvious that she doesn't.
Yeah. Alright, you said this was probably gonna be...
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, I think the biggest problem is she's clearly supposed to be, like, young but an adult, but she acts like she's 15.
Yeah.
Like, this would be fine for a 15-year-old character. It's not okay with her.
Yeah.
She just comes across as really incompetent and naive in a way that she shouldn't be based on everything we know about her backstory.
Yeah, it's weird. Alright, I think that will be the end of the stream. We're going to have to figure out off-stream when we're going to do the next one of these. I think it's going to depend on your work schedule. But this was really fun. Despite me saying I was bored with this game, I enjoyed this stream a lot. Like, there's a lot of good here, despite the bad.
Yeah. This is why I was excited to get you to play this game, and why I definitely don't think Lesbians Loathe is gonna be the lasting title.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because there's a lot to love about this game as much as there is to loathe. Like, it's really... I want to make this a better game. I wish I could, like, just tear out the worst parts of it.
Yeah. Alright, well, anyway, thank you all for watching. You're all wonderful, beautiful people, and I love you so much. If you'd like to support the channel, please consider becoming a member. If you do, you get special benefits such as emotes, badges, shoutouts, and the possibility of joining Pepper in stream or in her Minecraft realm. Our current members are... Let me pull up the list. Our current Tier 1 grubs are Shiny Warrior Wolf and Nonex. Our current Tier 2 treat is Pie Queen of Orange. And our current Tier 3 full tummy is Moopy Star. Thank you all so much. It means the world to us. It puts food on our plate, and it helps us plan to move when we need to in a couple months. If you want to support the channel in other ways, you can do so through Streamlabs donations or Super Chats, or our Venmo. Pepper's Venmo is in her is in the description of her our big donation stream from like a few weeks ago. I believe that's all the housekeeping. Thank you all so much. Oh, other housekeeping. My avatar is coming in soon. I can't wait. You're all going to see me with an animated avatar in a couple months. It's going to be cool.
I was going to say, you said soon.
No.
Last you told me it was going to be March.
I mean, March at the latest. Like, relatively soon, in that, like, it is in the works officially, finally. I'm very excited. Can't wait for you all to see it. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be really cool. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Judith, for being here with me. This was a lot of fun.
Goodbye,
bye-bye. Goodbye, bye-bye. I'm shaking. You can't see it. Goodbye, bye-bye. Goodbye, bye-bye. Goodbye, bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye, bye-bye.